Get on the road again.
Okay, we should be live. Let me know if everything's good on that end. I'll be reading chat over there if you do go to written chat. Greetings, everybody. Welcome to the Voices of the Monsterhood. We're doing a hangout today, and we're going to be looking at your submissions, just your posts in the Creating Monsters section here on our main Discord, where you just post your monstrous artwork and such. So I'm just going to be taking a look at that while chatting with you guys. Now, chatting with you guys, I will be doing either voice, if you do get on voice, or if you get on, if you do want to text chat with me, then do it through YouTube, through the live stream right now, as I can only have one window open on the Discord in order for this to work and be able to do voice chat on there. Hope that makes sense. We've got JMPF here. We got Mr. Bog here, redacted, as you can see on the left. He was just telling me his D&D adventure ending there. I was wondering if anybody else out there is in the D&D.
I am.
So there we go. It's been a while. I hope more people show up. We got good energy going so far, as we always do here. So let's see here. Bog, you said you posted something, but that'll be on the very bottom, so that'll be at the end. So we'll see if you're even around by then. But either way, I'll shout it out.
I'm just gonna say now that it doesn't look very monstrous, partially because it's just humanoid sort of character, but he's actually pretty much undead. It's the closest you can get to being undead and still be a player character in D&D. He's actually headless, sort of. He can take his head off, like a Dolhan.
Beautiful. I like that. Okay.
I'll tell you more when you get to him.
Cool. Let's see. Hopefully this isn't going to go on for too long or too short. If my voice does go out, if you guys don't hear, there's a moment of silence for a while. Do let me know as soon as possible, because sometimes the power cord is a little loose with this voice recorder, so that happens sometimes. So, in order for you guys to know what I'm actually talking about and see what I'm talking about, you'll have to be watching through the YouTube live stream. So yeah, here I am. As you can see, if you are watching or you're tuning in later, I don't know how far up to scroll. I guess we'll start with Dandy's post here, because it's been a while since we did the last artwork shout out for Dandy's art challenge. If anybody doesn't know out there.
Okay.
Yeah, if anybody doesn't know out there, Dande or Dandy here on the Discord, he does a monster art challenge every month. He gives a topic and people submit them into the Creating Monsters cavern here. Just a fun kind of thing. Now, I guess I'll get back to the contest thing. So let's start here. We'll start with rain crawlers. This is a licker versus a demon, or a demogorgon. Demodog. Not the Demogorgon, the Demodog. Almost looks like the Demogorgon if it stood up straight, but it does look more quadrupedal. So, the Demodog and the licker. Licker is from where? Where is the licker from? Do you guys remember where the licker... It looks like a necromorph. It does look familiar. I can't recall right now.
Well, that depends. There's a few things called liquors that I can think of in media. Does it have a bloated belly?
No, it has so it looks like a kind of a necromorph. You see the muscly sinews all over, and then a brain on top and a long kind of venom-like tongue. Looks very familiar.
Couldn't tell you then.
Okay.
I'm still scrolling up. Sorry,
yeah, it's gonna take a while.
Lunch.
I prefer the silences for Super OCD than for a while. Right? All right, JM. Okay, so yeah, we got this one to start with. I always like Raincrawler's work. It always has a nice level of detail to it. So let's move on from that. It's a nice little battle angle there too. Okay, moving down here, we got the next one, which is Dandy shot here. This is called, let's see, two pals camping out with each other. Care to join them? Nice digital painting here. I'm really loving the look of that moon. Very creepy, very scary stories to tell in the dark kind of vibe. Somebody just joined us in. Who's that? That's Darth Phoenix. Darth, I put the link down there. Go to the Voices of the Monsterhood live video so that I can see you in chat, because I won't be looking at the chat on Discord because I am filming the Discord right now, looking over your guys' artwork submissions. So if you want to chat with me in text, do it through the YouTube live stream. All right, so we got the tent going on here. Nice atmosphere. A little bit of creepy tree back there. Eyeball on that tree. And something strange going on here. Look at that. All right, very cool. Okay, let's move on then. All right, this was... I don't know what this was.
I have a question, Arthur.
Sure.
Are you planning on making this coming back to this a bit more often, or is this going to be about the same as it has been lately?
Probably, honestly, about the same. I'd like to say more, but yeah, especially for the next few weeks as I'm between kind of gigs and stuff. So yeah, I can't guarantee any more often right now. But you never know how random it's going to be. And there's Pro. Welcome, Pro. Pro, if you want to chat and text, just do it through the live stream, the Voices of the Monsterhood live stream video right now, because I'm filming the Discord creating monsters cavern. And obviously I can only have one window open on Discord for it to work better. I think I can open another one. I just should have done it the other way around, so it would still get my voice here. But yeah, I'll be looking through at the chat for the YouTube stream, so you guys also know exactly what I'm looking at as I'm looking through your artworks. Okay, next looks like I posted something about the last. Bog, if you are scrolling up to see what I'm talking about, the date is October 1st, 2019, the post I'm looking at now. So, yeah, it's a while up. Speaking of the art contest, guys, art contest coming up soon. I've got the idea. I think I'm set on an idea for it. It's not going to be too complicated. It's not going to be too simple. So that we do get submissions and it's fun. All right, let's move downward here. Okay, next we have a submission by Silver Wing and MK. Hope it's okay to share this here. Good, so it's their work. Savage Insanity, Madness Incarnate. So basically this live stream today, guys, is going to be just a bunch of eye candy from yours truly created Monsterites, and just chat hangout if you want to chat. That's all. Kind of freestyle here. Free form. That is a pretty cool concept. I'm wondering, so it looks like an undead dragon, but then there's a bunch of eyeballs here, so it looks like it's like almost using a what is it called, like a distraction thing, like butterflies have big eyes on their wings to distract or to make them look like bigger creatures, or certain creatures have a distraction on their tail for you to think that their head is on the other side, so you attack them there and they can run away with their head in the front. So this creature right here looks like the main body of it is this, and maybe even the eyes are these. And then this is like a distraction. So if you attack it, you attack here, but this is actually useless, a false head. Just an idea. All right, let's move along. We got a lot to go.
I do know a little bit about Silver stuff, and if I remember correctly, that was a idea of a minion sort of creature for a great old one sort of creature in his stuff.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So you caught that one? The Savage Insanity.
Yeah, I recognized the name, and so I just
Gotcha.
went back and looked at the last post that he went through the search function. So now I'm where you are.
Sweet. So, all right, moving along. Now we got another one by Silver Wing, and this is Savage Scholar of Insanity, the next one. Do you have any info on this one, Bog? Looks like another...
A bit of the same, really. All the insanity ones, and savage ones, were things that were basically utilized and sometimes killed for parts by cultists to make these things called savage elixirs in his thing.
Okay.
Which are like more refined things that act somewhat like a symbiote, I suppose.
Looks like the dimensional crosser of sorts. Would that be correct in assuming?
Yeah, I think it's a mage sort of creature.
Okay.
In general.
Cool. So these are D&D related?
No, they're related specifically to his world.
Oh, to
I
his...
just talked to him about it a lot, and I helped him with some of the stuff. I helped him bring kobolds to his world, which is one of the most important things in my heart.
Right on. All right. Next, we got a post by Darth Phoenix, which is in the chat. I didn't even say hello to Darth. Darth, welcome. Greetings. So we got Darth, JMPF, Pro, and Bog. For anybody that's watching later,
hey there.
Is curious.
Hey there, big bro, pro.
Pro. All right, here we go with looking in sort of like an undead Naga of sorts. We got big clawed hands, something coming out. I don't know if those are claws coming out. Yeah, it looks more like claws coming out than stitches or something. We got a long tongue, some sort of thing hanging off here. I would probably know more. I'm assuming this was probably maybe for a challenge of dandies. And then we got the spine sticking out at the bottom and the tailbones and such. Spine into tailbone. Should we call it a spine? Should we call it tailbones? It's the same thing at that point, I guess. Let's continue. Challenge accepted. Okay, let's see what's next. We got a post here by Silver Wing again. Nice. I've missed these by Silver Wing. Let's definitely give him some watermelons here. Catch up on those watermelons. Oh, looks like Darth got the watermelon.
That one is isn't the same as the other ones. It's of a race of bug people that works sort of like xenomorphs in his world, except they're a lot more. All the individuals are a bit more sentient than with xenomorphs. That one specifically was a warrior crafted specifically to fight one of the best draconic warriors in his universe.
You are talking about the Olyatha?
Yep.
Okay.
Blue one. Yellow eyes. Floating in the void of space.
I was just questioning what you were saying because it looks, you did mention it's more sentient and individualized, but you said it was like still crafted as a warrior, but it looks pretty like intelligent, like this would be a race of its own, but I guess there's different casts of it or forms?
Yeah, sort of. There's like a queen one, and there's a couple of that was a prototype for like a thing to take on a thing called the Moonriser, which was the most powerful dragonoid sort of warrior at the time. Sorry, excuse me.
Gotcha.
And the thing that's so worrisome about them is they're one of the few creatures that is able to use the void or nothingness sort of element. So like they can nullify other sorts of attacks, and that sort of thing can be, and even erase people.
Nice.
So that could be scary.
For sure. No, pretty cool, and I'm liking his style too.
That most of them, by the way, normally are based off of different sorts of insects, but a few of them are based off of mollusks and cephalopods.
Gotcha.
And the idea about that one is it was hidden underneath the shell of a not as interesting one for the longest time. And then it finally just burst out like that.
Oh, that's cool. That's very cool.
Called a freed state or something. And it's no longer alive because that's ancient history in his world, but there's a set of them that are different elements that were based off of it.
Damn. Props to you
No.
for knowing so much on your friend's lore. That's commitment. Kudos to
I
you.
love hearing my friends talk about their stuff, and I
That's
absorb
cool.
a surprising amount of it.
Respect. I see Chris Chu. Chris joined us in. Chris, greetings.
Good evening.
If you want to see what I'm doing, because I'm going over this is basically a hangout live stream, freestyle, and I'm just going over all the various art submissions that people have submitted in the Discord in our Creating Monsters cavern. So since it's probably going to be hard for you to follow me here from your side, I'd say just go on YouTube and go from there. So you can see actually what I'm looking at.
I'm also able to see it currently, and
Cool.
I'm just gonna hang out, and I do not wish to interrupt. Apologies.
Awesome. No, it's all good, man. Interrupt anytime you feel like it.
It's fine.
It's good to hear you
I
again. How have
interrupt
you
all the
been?
time.
How you been, Chris?
Well, generally existing. The last couple of months have been low-key strenuous, you could say.
Loki strenuous, all right?
Why is Loki making your life strenuous?
I was wondering the
Do
same
you
thing.
even have Norse heritage?
No, I am a proud Slav, thank you very much. The IRL things aside, I kind of went through a horrible period where literally everything I had interested in, decided to suicide itself.
Damn.
And so recently I've been trying to reconnect with things that gave me pleasure in life when I was, younger in my youthful days, years ago. And honestly, it's been a surprising breath of fresh air, just returning to the good old things. And what better thing to invoke joy within me from the good old days than a hangout stream with the Monsterhood?
Yeah, definitely. Sounds like you're just having one of those little kind of refreshment moments in life where everything's kind of maybe resetting a little bit. There's a lot of down in it, but a lot of good eventually, right?
One can hope that the bell will swing the other way soon.
For sure. No, I hear you. Similar
It's
kind of
only a
states
matter
here.
of time, friend.
That's right. If anything, just one of the concepts I like to think about, I mean, there's many you can say, but time heals all. I do like that one. Just give it some time. Sleep on It is another decent, very mundane one, which has a lot of logic to it, but time heals all, or take it in another way. Just bear with it. It's an adventure we're in here. All right, guys, so the next one I have here is by Dio. I don't know what it is, but it looks like a dinosaur.
I think it's
monster mix.
a dinosaur.
A lot of teeth there. I do appreciate that he added the...
Dio said some dragon-like creature visage can summon. I am unfortunately unknowing of who his visage is.
Right.
Visages.
Creature's visage can summon. Okay. I do appreciate that he put in the small teeth and they're all the same size as with certain animals, like chameleons, for example, and geckos. You're not going to see certain fangs stick out. It's going to be fangs, but all the same size, or sharp teeth. So I'd like to see that more with monsters, because that is a somewhat common trait with real life animals, but we don't see that much with monsters, because monsters always have to look scary. But how about more useful or logical. All right, moving on. A lot of time on this. This is what visage his eyes would look like if he achieved his ultimate form. Okay, so apparently this is more of this visage character who is powerful.
That's some pretty powerful crack. Make your eyes look like that.
Right, now what does the rest of the face look like? I'd like my eyes to look like that, for sure. Let's take a look here. We got Darth Phoenix. We got a post from him. And we got something that looks like maybe something amorphic. Is that the right? No, that's not the right word. Marine-like, marine-ish. With a predator almost like mouth there. Looks like tendrils.
Yeah, I was about to say, it looks sort of like a sea louse and a yautja had a baby.
Sea louse and I like that. Just little pests.
That's an interesting combination of imagery to put in your mind.
A sea louse.
Don't ask me how it happened.
Okay.
I'm liking it. I'm making that official. Sea louse and predator. Okay, mix. Next, we got a Darth Phoenix. He tagged Procrastinatron in this one. This one looks pretty wild. We got a clownish-looking character with a nail popping through the eye from the backside. Fun. All right, next.
Procrastinatron asked for a Teletubby monster to be made, and that's what happened.
There we go. And that's what I get for not reading right above it. Yep, Teletubby monster. Procrastinatron is a huge fan of Teletubbies. All right, next one is Dandy. Dandy submitted this one, which was pretty cool because a lot of his posts are digital. This one looks like it could be a little digital or not at all. This sort of undead-looking creature with the worm coming out. And that's what I like with when you start to see people's submissions more and more often, you start to figure out people's feelings and style, and you can definitely look at this and say, okay, this has the Dandy kind of style to it. Dandy and Dandy, if you know what I mean. All right, continuing. We have another submission by Dandy, and this looks like it's for one of his comic books. We got this creature from the ceiling coming out. What are those D&D creatures, Bog, that... the creatures that hang from the ceilings and kind of grab things?
One
of the best cave monsters.
It could either... Roper. If you're talking about something that AJ really likes, then it's definitely the Roper.
Yeah, that's one of his top...
Upside down Roper. That sounds intriguing.
There's also elemental Ropers. There's a lot of Ropers. Most concerningly of all, there's Ropers that have been turned into Mind Flayer Ropers.
That makes sense. It seems like a very versatile type of monster. Generally,
I believe that AJ, I'm unfortunately no longer Gold Dragon tier on his channel. I believe he puts out a little mini comic pictures of a buddy comic with a piercer and a roper detective.
Oh, really? Is it like his illustrations or what is it?
Yeah, it's just some of his illustrations and like little one panel things.
Well, that's cool. I had no idea.
And they have a rival who's a Mind Flayer detective.
All right, sounds fun. Shout out to AJ.
Yeah.
In general, Ropers kind of are mimics of stalactites and stalagmites. So that's why I was kind of referring to that. So anyway, we got that. Money.
It reminded me a little bit of a gibbering mouther, actually.
I could see that too, with the eyes and stuff. It's pretty cool. I like that there's money below it. It's like the creature could eat the being, spit out whatever they were holding, so but not completely too much of a mess, just things that are shiny so that it can attract somebody else could be attracted there to try to pick it up, and then it eats more. Fun. I like that. I'm gonna have to catch up with Dandy's comics, his last one. All right, next one is by Phoenix Griffin, our watchful eye, one of our watchful eyes, but the top watchful eye over the Discord currently. And that's Gorktober 3 battle. So I guess this was a submission, huh? The third one is tame, so I put it here. Okay, I'd like to see the other ones. I don't. We want all of them here, Griffo, if you're watching, not just the tame. I want to see it all here. So very cool. Griffo is known for her various characters and such. Always very, very creative on them. All right, let's move on. Word. Not enough time to read all the stuff, sorry. Here looks like a submission or something. This is by JMPF, who is with us, SCP-22.2, Waking Again. And let's take a look at that. There we go. JMPF, if you want to add anything in the chat, I'll read it out loud, or people can read it. So there we go. That's the submission.
I can read it.
Let's see. Is there anything in short? Do you have if you can get a summary on it, Bog? Because there's actually we're going pretty quick.
Okay. I'll try and do it pretty quick, what I can.
Cool.
Special containment procedures must be contained inside its iron box, 30 by 30 by 30 centimeters. Said box must be kept inside a locked room away from any dormitories, and contact with any human being outside of testing must be avoided. In case of a sleeping event, the affected subject must be kept under supervision until all effects have completely disappeared. Description is a small wooden figure, 25 centimeters tall, resembling a humanoid toad. Analysis has shown the wood to be from a cypress species commonly found on the eastern United States. Whenever a figure is near any sleeping human being, what is called a sleeping event occurs. They begin shaking, waking up. Approximately 1 hour. Subjects are delusional, violently attacking any personnel on site. Violence stops after a couple of minutes, and other effects like paranoia disappear after an hour. They remember nothing of the dreams, or at least complain not to do so. And paranoia tends to trouble sleeping, and it was discovered in a home where everyone was dead.
Right on, beautiful.
And
Thank you.
It also had a bunch of comics carved into a wall by it. Cool.
Very cool.
I hope that was expedited enough.
Official. Yes, that was perfect. Perfect. In
Gotta say,
speed, better than I could do it.
One of the finer experiences, I'd say, with the SCP franchise that I've had recently. Bit of a story, you could say. Way back when, I was quite invested into that particular franchise, trying to integrate into it, but whilst the YouTube sphere for it, like for example the Vulcan, the Exploring series, and recently I've fallen once again in love with Dr. Bob's videos. But the actual community on the SCP Wiki, I was not left with a very good impression of those particular people, which kind of make me lose interest in the franchise. But this is I quite like this particular entry.
I know there's a board game they're trying to release from the SCP universe. It got canceled. I don't know for what reasons. It looks like they might try to relaunch it on Kickstarter, which is a cool concept, but I'm wondering how that would work as it's submissions by various people, and then somebody's going to be making money from that. So that's a curious thing as far as the whole legalities go behind it. So I don't know if that'll even be possible. But it would be cool to see something in board game form, kind of tabletop form, with even with miniatures eventually, with all the creatures and stuff. But there's a lot to it, and again, a lot of complication. You did have that cool submission back in the day, Chris, for one of that was relating to one of our members. I'm trying to recall what it is in the moment.
Watermelons.
Yes. What was that?
It's the person who always wins the watermelon competition.
That's Darth Phoenix right here, I believe.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. Yeah, that was a pretty cool one. That was a good shout out.
I'm on to you, Darth.
All right, next we got a submission by Dandy here, a little kind of sketch. I wonder if he ever painted this one up more. Like it. There's a lot of things going on here. It almost looks like the Thing kind of mixture of a creature or something, but it's frozen. Actually, it makes me think of the Thing even more because it is frozen. So let's hope that this Thing continues to stay frozen. If not, we should
you
find
got it all wrong. That there's just a cute little snowman.
Oh, it could be. That's a well done snowman. How did they get those bits? A lot of tree branches. Pig
I mean,
face.
people do better than that with sand, so it wouldn't surprise me that something that you can squeeze and freeze could hold something like that.
Say that last part again. Beginning of the last part.
It wouldn't squeeze and freeze?
Yeah, repeat that.
Squeeze and freeze.
I like that. All right. Now we're going. Okay. Next one was by a Raincrawler. It's
Another SCP.
submission. Okay, so these were SCP submissions. I don't remember Dandy did a SCP challenge. Damn, yeah.
SCP 7XX.
So that's about a year
Want
ago
me to-
almost. Sure, you can
This one's shorter. Do you want me to read again? Okay.
if you like.
7XX is known as Elizabeth, or the Reptile Girl, or Margaret Walters. Class safe. 7XX sleeps in a room with 20-centimeter concrete surrounded by a weak magnetic field. This is in case 7XX has a nightmare that would produce mental blackouts to others within a radius of 1 kilometer, also helping 7XX avoid involuntary astral projection. 7XX is a gifted genius who helps scientists on the Foundation on several tasks. 7XX has permission to leave the Foundation for recreative activities with minimum vigilance. I don't believe that. It is capable of telekinesis, capable of lifting up to 90 kilograms, limited telepathy, enhanced eyesight, and can see a complete range of the color spectrum. The reason I say that I don't believe that is because a perfectly normal guy who just occasionally hops dimensions is not allowed out, let alone a reptile girl.
Right.
Yeah, I can agree with that particular sentiment. Though I do like the art, though. She is cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
very-
for sure. I think some other mind fuckery may be going on that may be allowing her to have things that she normally wouldn't.
Quite strong too, able to lift 90 kilograms. So that would be what, like 150 pounds? Depending on lifting.
Closer to
how.
180.
180. Okay, so that's all right. That's pretty decent. Is there mentioning of how tall she is? I'm not seeing that. Okay, we'll assume around a regular humanoid height. Somebody just joined us. That's Bethany. Greetings, Bethany. If you want to follow along and see what I'm looking at, what we're looking at, what I'm talking about, follow that link to see our live stream right now on the Voices of the Monsterhood channel. Because I'm looking at all your guys' artwork submissions over the last year in the Creating Monsters cavern. All right.
Or like me, you can
So
scroll
many
the Creation Caverns for several years worth of posts.
Yeah, I didn't know how far back to go. So, well,
Wait, where
more
is
the
it?
better.
Because I can't figure out where it is.
okay, so
There's even more SCPs.
I put up the link
The
in the
latest
top.
one we are on is from October 5th, 2019.
If you want to see the video's link is on the main voice cavern text.
Oh,
Link.
I see.
Right there on the top. Yeah. So you can watch us live there. So you don't have to scroll all the way up. That's my weight. I'm 183. See, JMPF, she can pick you up. No problem. Well, I don't know if no problem. That's going to be max weight. Okay, next one we're going to is SCP-9XX. And that's also by ours truly, Raincrawler. Bog, do you want to do that as well? Or how do you feel?
I don't mind giving you a chance to do some of it. I don't want to take over, but I wouldn't mind doing it. No.
It's up to you. You're quicker than me.
SCP-9XX, Class Euclid, known as Monkey Mara. It is contained in a monitored chamber coated with a special alloy that's... 1 second, sorry.
What is with that accent?
That's just how I narrate when I'm fast, okay?
Oh.
Because if I do it when I'm normal deep voiced Bog, then people are like, what?
No, it's perfect. It's clear and it's quick. It's like an old radio sound. I like it.
It's concise.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm just filling up on gas here real quick.
I get it. The SCPs
Monkey
are
Mara.
affecting you.
Mhm. Yes, it's a cognito hazard, funnily enough. No,
So we're seeing this quadrupedal.
now I'm
monkey
out of the
creature.
rain again.
That's a very interesting.
It is contained in a monitor chamber coated with a special alloy that stands the alkaline drool of 9 withstands, is I think what they were trying to say, of 9XX. Also has motion sensors that controls heavy weaponry. It produces copies of himself. He remains peaceful until the number of copies exceeds 5. It will then be imperative to destroy them. Their behavior will change into a ravage pack that spits acid. Each copy will start auto-duplicating. Monkey Marrow was created by Dr. Elizabeth. Walters can be controlled by 7XX Elizabeth when she fully dominates him telepathically. The duplicating ability of Monkey Marrow will turn him into a small army that is disposable, which is the reason they keep him alive.
Very creative.
They also keep him. They also keep him alive because. One second, I've got. Because they never end things. That's. They almost never terminate SCPs if they can help it.
Okay. All right. I'm liking this one very much. Yes, he has those little bubbles on it, the glass containers.
Why do I feel like they could turn anything into an SCP?
Because they can. That's the point. That's
Just
why
'cause
there's
they
5,000 of them, and there would be many more.
I mean, there's an SCP that is just a supernaturally powerful vibrator that just destroys everything when it's turned on. Just
Wait, really? A
powdering bones, jellying flesh, and destroying an entire building after it was turned on by one unfortunate person.
You did say vibrator, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And the only reason most people know about it is because one of the rules about Dr. Bright is no, he cannot call that the sonic screwdriver.
Ew.
It's an interesting concept, using something that vibrates like crazy. That's not something you see too often used. You see electricity used, fire, all these things, but something that just has a crazy level of vibration and distance of that vibration. I mean, that'd be a pretty damn powerful weapon. Or
just pulling out a vibrator in the middle of battle.
now, it doesn't have to be a phallic per se, but I mean, even just having like vibrating wand or sword, or I guess they're all phallic.
The main problem with that thing is probably the fact that in turning it on, you may liquefy your arm.
Yeah,
if you're not careful.
When you use it.
Right. It would either... Right. Okay. Continuing. Interesting. Thank you for that, dear Raincrawler. I'm sure we'll see more from him soon. Here we have an
I really like that one by John.
Drawing I made. Yeah, and I'm actually really surprised to see it, because he doesn't submit too many drawings, and if he does, they're not really like refined, just quick sketches or something. So not an original idea, but it's an Aglock related, so I thought, why not? Right, sharing his love for Aglock. The original is this, so let's take a look at that. Okay, better than mine, he says.
This stuff.
Nonetheless, this is good for someone that isn't much of an artist, or doesn't consider himself and doesn't draw much. Well done. That's how you do it.
So it's just like something they do once in a while and all.
Yeah. Cool. Reminds me of Krampus a little bit.
Just
right on.
Just Goat Man.
Yeah. Here's another I made of Boredom. Was supposed to be a Wendigo. But in the end, I didn't manage to give it the shape I wanted. Okay, let's take it. So it became a wood spirit. Cool. Right on. Definitely works. See, I like when I sometimes like when people don't have that high level skill, or the picture isn't refined, because I like the whole idea of another artist that is more refined in other areas, maybe more skilled or something, takes that and improves upon it, because there's so much to work with. For example, with this one, it leaves a lot to kind of for the next person to do with it, rather than everything been drawn out and they just kind of color it like a coloring book. So
well, There's another thing with unexperienced with artists when they draw stuff like this. For some reason, their lack of experience sometimes makes it more creepier.
I can see that. Yeah.
Because sometimes they hit it right in the uncanny valley.
Yeah.
All right, next one. We got a zombie Pike. Damn, also by John. Okay. Oh, I guess I saw that one before. Let's see. First time I try to draw one, they're one of my favorite animals and sure, my favorite river fish. And it is. He just posted recently a picture of himself by some pike at an aquarium. So here's a zombie pike. There we go.
I never heard of a zombie fish.
I've seen zombie
I've
sharks.
sadly heard of zombievers.
Oh, I've watched that movie. It was
As
weird.
far as zombie fish go, you don't hear about them because you only see them when it's too late.
Ooh.
I feel like they would just be piranhas.
Piranhas. I usually see it with sharks because everything's more done with sharks. That's why I like this idea of like pike. I could definitely see this as a creature in like some kind of MMO or game. Not quite as a high level monster that you'd battle as a shark, plus these are freshwater. So I like that.
Those
idea
eyes are bothering me. That's not really anatomy correct.
Well,
it
it's a flounder mix.
They got front-facing eyes.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not so much a zombie as it was mutated by an incredible amount of necromancy in the area, being a little too close to the body of water.
I don't know. It could be radiation.
Twisted. All right, moving onward. Dandy posted another one of his more or less sketches. Since
It's like Build a Bear Workshop, but fun for the whole family.
Monster kit.
Oh, fun for the whole family.
Build your own monster. Yep. That's pretty awesome. I'd like to see more machinery and things that like helps put this together. Yeah.
It looks like an alternate version of Frankenstein.
I like this. I'd like to see this kind of art and his ideas like on collectible cards. Used to see that kind of stuff more early 90s, 80s. Just weird images and like a weird description, and you just collect these cards. Oh, he's putting an eyeball, looks like, on the bottom there. But that'd be kind of fun to see. Now NFTs are becoming a really big thing if you're aware of crypto at all. And that's kind of the modern day thing of like collecting cards, except like each picture is like thousands of dollars rather than a couple bucks or cents.
Damn.
But yeah, this is it's a very fun concept. I like this. It's got a lot of what's the word? Charm to it. A certain kind of feel. Fun. All right.
I like the simplistic color. Like there's hardly any color on it too.
And that background. Yep. All right, moving downward, we got Pokeysaurus. If you guys know Pokeysaurus, in our group, in our Discord, posts a lot of dinosaur artwork, and related. Let me see here. We got Rita that joined us. Rita, it's been a while. Awesome to see here. Voices is back. Well, it's a random thing. I just thought I'd hang out with you guys. It's not an official Monster Cast. Just wanted to give some presents to the artworks that have been submitted here over the years, just uploaded as this channel. Well, World of Monsters and I am a big supporter always of art. I always said if we go do anything with World of Monsters, if we go through big changes, in the end, it'll probably just become an monster art type of channel if it were to sway from where it is right now.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I might have to bring some more of that up later. But good to see you, Rita. So, yeah, let's continue. So this is Pokeysaurus. Here are some prototypes, concept art. Concept art.
Concept art,
Thank you,
is what it means.
Progress art of my submission to resend for the art contest. Oh, this was our art contest. Oh, this is old. Wait,
Is that the one Halloween contest that I submitted? Or...
Wait, is this... Because I don't remember this being submitted. Oh, crap. Did I never get his submission?
It might be the case. That was the art contest, I think, of 2019, obviously, for the mixture of a gecko, mushrooms, and a
No, I did.
seahorse, and I think also a bat.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't remember this being in my final video showing all the submissions.
I don't remember seeing it.
Yeah, and I did give him watermelons, so
Did you ever get mine?
I hope so. I think so. I just I remember. Yeah, this one's pretty cool. I'm liking the look, but why
yeah,
didn't
I
I?
don't remember.
I'm wondering if he said that maybe he's not finished and finally we didn't add it in. I'm gonna have to contact him. I don't feel good about that. No matter what scores you guys get, I love to include all the works in there.
I worked hard on mine, okay?
Same.
So
I was disappointed anyway.
looks like they're two different images too. I like that top one. I like this is very reminiscent of the dragon seahorse. Got the bat. Yeah, very cool. I'd love to see more of this. I know some people mentioned some things that contest was a little. Maybe the results were a little boring because everybody did the same kind of thing, but that's what it was. But personally, I still really appreciated it. But then again, I love animals. So seeing one of your artworks and imagining it becoming a real thing, I'm okay with it. I like seeing the different approaches you guys did. I love all the contests, but I really did enjoy looking at all those.
Like, most people love to see variety.
Right. Yeah, and that contest didn't offer too much in that, but then again, if you push the creativity, you know, not just in the theme, but in your approach to doing it.
Well, I tried making mine look more like a dragon type.
Well, let's see if we're going to see more of them here coming up, since this is still October. I feel like we've scrolled down a lot, but we're still like in October of last year. No, 2019. Damn.
That was like a year ago. Or
Anyway,
two. I don't.
Shout out
Well, after
Pokeysaurus.
this, there's a bunch of Venom Yautja that you posted.
I feel like I should save this. I don't know. I'm gonna have to. Okay, next one. We have Raincrawler again. Back at it. I already gave him the watermelon. Here we go. What is it? It is a succubus-looking character with a trident. A nice, very curvy trident. Not only a curvy trident.
I
here.
hate that the stream is delayed.
You hate that what?
That the stream is delayed.
Oh, well, let me see if I can alter that right now, or if it's too late. No, it's too late. Yeah, next time, if we do... Well, it's okay, because you guys are talking voice here, and the stream people are pretty mellowed out, so... If people are talking a lot, I would set the low latency option so that it's more like real time, so there's less lag, but the quality's a little less. But right now, well, at least we're giving good quality to these artists, so... And you guys are luckily in voice that are more talkative. Interesting here. So it looks like the high heel portion is actually part of the anatomy.
As part of that, I'm
painful.
like, that seems to be going. Seems to be at least partially inspired by Sarah Kerrigan from StarCraft. She's a human who was infested by the Zerg, the xenomorphic species of the game, and for some reason, in her infested form, she had high heels growing out of her heel.
I feel like they would just be uncomfortable.
Same.
I like that, because at the first thought, I thought that's a little silly, because high heels and how they came out. But I like the concept that demons, like ancient demons, have this sort of thing that sticks out, that looks like a high heel. And people, through years of having dreams and visions and seeing these kind of demons, got that idea to design actual high heels later on in human history. So
that
works
is
out.
a nice spin to it.
I mean, it does
I
look
mean-
demonic after all, so...
High heels are a great form of torture.
They
Are
are
you into that?
And initially, high heels were also worn more, I think, more so by men, because men wanted to look taller, go figure. And then that changed onto more of a women's fashion thing. So maybe you'd even see male demons that have that kind of thing, for whatever reason.
Just imagining like a huge Balrog looking sort of demon in high heels. No.
in stilettos.
Right.
Yeah, just tapping his pointer fingers together like
We'd have
don't
to
wanna talk
figure it
about
out. We'd have to. We'd have to. It's from my mother's side or father's side, whatever.
I grew up wearing these.
We'd have to figure out like the anatomy purpose behind it. Like, what's the point? What kind of things do they walk upon? And yeah. All right. Continuing. Anyway, that's a fun thought. Thank you for that again, Rain Crawler. Moving on, we got Zero. Well, that's not a submission. Okay. We got Shelves Hot Pencil, who's been attending our art contest, I think, since almost the very start. A digital artist among us. Inktober, he's got this character. I'm liking what he's messing around with the dimensions of this Frankensteiny monsters character. Let's be monsterites here, not some amateurs. And
not plebeians. We have a hipster thing to live up to.
We're not peasants.
I
here.
knew it before it was cool.
Frankenstein, come on now, we know better than that. And then we have a submission here of this looking shipwreck with a bunch of lighting and stuff going on here.
Very
It is
spooky.
what it is. It's an artwork. You take it and you figure it out. He's probably got some good explanation.
I just noticed the face on the tree.
Yeah, right. And that tree makes it look like it's above ground, but then it's underwater. But then there's lighting that looks almost like
It's
skyline.
abstract. I
It's
like
abstract fantasy. Actually, I'd like to see more abstract. Like, in real life, I don't like to see too much abstract because I believe it's oversold. Art, overpriced. I can talk more about that. I have already in the past. So in real life, going out and seeing that too much, I'm not a fan of it. But considering that is a rarity in our little group gallery of monster artwork, I wouldn't mind seeing more abstract type of art surrounding monsters. That would be kind of cool. And even in our contests, maybe for our next monster art contest, or maybe I'll shift my thoughts for this year's monster art contest, which is starting soon, less than a month. Maybe I'll do something abstract. Like, people have to come up with something abstract.
In that case, I might not participate because I do not like abstract.
I don't think I've ever done any abstract before, so I don't know how that'll go.
I'll see.
I've done a tad of abstract / absurdism sort of art, so I might actually have a chance at this one.
I'm
I would
like
have a lot of references to try to get an idea.
So the positives I see about that is it'll be something different, something new, but it'll also give people that don't have that, because I personally obviously like monsters concept art and realism, stuff that you would see for movies, for games, concept artists coming up with that. That's initially basically the kind of contest we've been having. If we have an abstract one, the skill level changes now, because now we're looking at creativity being the majority, the main area of focus, whereas usually, let's be honest, it's been more focused on skill, ability, and then creativity kind of come in and all the rest. But with abstract, you can have people that aren't that good with, human forms and creature forms, but still can come up with something really creative and a different, side of judgment. So I would like to put that in, but I don't want that maybe to be our main contest for the year. So maybe as a secondary
Like
contest.
a side thing.
Yeah. I think that'd be fun, and it'd be really, really interesting to see where people take it. I just love to see some of those really, annoying type submissions where it's like 2 colors. I think at that point it
I'll
just be,
use very few colors.
Right. It's like 2 colors and it's called like chaos or storm. So it could be fun for sure for everybody.
That this is a piece of shit. Give me some real art.
or maybe something where I give a pretty simple concept and I say I want the monster or the image split into an abstract form and then blending or just split into a realistic form. That could be interesting too for our episode. that's the thing. Like for example, if you draw a monster full form, you do it on half of the page, and the second half of the page it like blends or morphs or just splits into some more abstract kind of look, and you could be really creative on that side. That'd be pretty fun too.
I think I got an idea for that.
Yeah. Okay. Moving onward. Thanks, Shelves, for pushing the thought boundaries here. Okay, here we have yours truly, Bethany, who is our voice joined here, one of our voices of the Monsterhood. She said, here's a drawing I made. It's funny, she's on voice, but I'm still going to read what she wrote. Here's a drawing I made of my OC transforming into a werewolf. Anything else you want to share about this one?
Well, I always had a thing for werewolves, so I like turning my OC into different creatures whenever I feel like it.
Mm-hmm. Looks like a very clean transformation. Wearing a hoodie.
It's an older one, so like the shading is not the best, and honestly, I hate doing backgrounds, so I always pulled in images and PNGs and just try to blend them together.
That's cool, though. I mean, if you at least repeat that and it's like a consistent thing in your work.
But I also
cool.
do like a lot of filters to try to blend it through.
Cool. The only thing I'd suggest for, since you do use those kind of backgrounds, I'd just make that background, the clouds blurry, so that, you know, you're completely the focus. And
yeah, the focus and all that. But
hi guys, can you hear me?
Hey,
hello.
It's Gargamel.
Yes. Long time no talk to you, buddy.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Yeah. So this is basically like, this is similar to Voice of the Monster, but we're just not recording it basically.
It is actually live right now. It isn't a monster cast. What I'm doing is I'm going through like the past year of what people have posted in the Creating Monsters Cavern, just all the artworks by our Monsterites, chatting about them and just chatting with you guys. So if you want to follow along, the link for the live video right now is at the top here in the main voice cavern. If you can find it there, because I'm going through, so I can't read your stuff right now. So you can see where I'm at and what I'm looking at. So you can join in there. On voice. How you doing, Gargamel? It's been so long. I missed you.
I'm doing fine.
yeah, it's been a while since I've talked to, so like I've tried to get back on it lately.
Which is perfect because
been
I
a while
saw.
since any of us have talked.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I really need to
Voice
start.
of the Monster, I thought, at this point, like not just that, but like us talking at all together, I thought it was going to be a thing of the past, pretty much. I thought you had just ended it. It'd been so long.
Well, it's not.
Go ahead.
You can talk.
But basically, I just limited. I just didn't want to do the monster cast because I don't have the time to consistently do it. But if I get a chance every once in a while, you know, I'll do these randomly, and I hope I can continue and will continue to do that because you know, we've made friends here and everything. So it's just I can't continue with anything like consistent and official, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But the cool thing is Beth just returned like recently. I just saw your post like a couple days ago or so. So it's like a perfect timing where people just kind of got back in.
Yeah,
I just saw Gargamel
trying to get back
post,
in.
So. No, it's cool. And even Rita's in our chat here. So let's see. I specified I'm already quite tall, so all right.
I even need to get back to drawing monster stuff.
Yeah. Maybe after the chat. Well, we'll see. We'll see what I can say and everything. Continuing. So if you guys are following along, do watch on the live stream or just scroll, but it's going to be hard for you to find how far up I'm scrolled right now. So
It took me
easier.
about 5 minutes of scrolling.
5 minutes.
That's fast scrolling.
Or hear me out here. You can just look up pictures posted by Bethany in Creating Monsters and get to pretty close to where we were.
Yep.
We are right now.
So if you're a little tech savvy, you can figure it out.
Well, I don't remember how much I posted in there.
Mm-hmm.
So
well, you've posted a few things after it, but you can't have posted so many as to make it take longer than.
Yeah, if you do search it, the last post we did talk about was by Beth, and that's from October 7. So if you search her name and then October 7, you'll find that post. Okay, moving along. Next one is why is it me? I was replying, but why did I post this? I posted Raincrawler stuff?
Oh yeah, I forgot to ask. Like, did you see the one commission comic that I bought before?
Maybe. Is it going to be coming up? Probably.
I might have not posted it in there. It was a commission that I
Oh, you
bought.
can always post it now.
Yeah, you can post it now.
That
We'll
is
talk about it
true.
at the end. We can always talk about it twice. I'm very forgetful on
Another
these,
werewolf one, just saying.
Okay, so
Yeah.
here are some excellent submissions by Raincrawler. So I guess I did this for him for, I don't remember what reason. For last year's contest, I don't think I got to share. Yeah, he did some awesome...
Venom Yauja, I do believe.
Yeah, and actually, well, I have one here, but this is from... I believe this was Mark. If you guys are watching the stream, let me put it up. I know the stream's a little delayed, but he did send this one to my house. It was one of the submissions. It's probably the sexiest Venom Predator female that I saw a drawing of, and he actually mailed it to me, which is very awesome. I remember I did make a video about that.
You just reminded me. I found the mini that I was going to send you so you could enjoy painting a beholder.
Do you know
So
who was it
I'm
made
going to
by?
send that to you when I can.
Was it Reaper or which
What
company?
channel was it for the art? I forgot what it was. Was it Creating
Creating
Monsters?
monsters.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not at home right now because I will tell you when I can look at it again.
Cool. I'm assuming it's going to be
I
probably
spread out a
Reaper or
bunch.
something.
I spread out a bunch of stuff looking for cards and managed to find the thing that I was going to give to you. So
Okay, I
Fortuitous.
just posted the commission that I bought before.
Cool. Okay, so yeah, this is the tricky thing when we do a contest. I can only use one of your guys' images, right? Because to keep it fair, I can't show like 3 from one person and 1 from everybody else. So that's why when you send me, like, look at all these submissions. Let's take a look at them one by one. We got this first one here. It's got a cool kind of bony whip. Very cool. One thing I like about his art is it's very jaggedy, his artwork. That's always fun to see.
very sharp.
It looks like it's just
Angular.
like one pencil type too.
And a lot of detail. It reminds me of my drawings very much when I was younger and did a bestiary. Very similar approach and style. Here we got her holding the Venom head, which is a great little shout out.
Are they kissing?
You know, why not?
Maybe.
I like how
Yeah.
the symbiote has taken over her arms still. It's still not completely covered it. There we go. Okay, next one. Ooh, this one's a more armored one.
Would actually have a really good time hunting symbionts, don't you think? And if the two were real.
Oh yeah.
That'd be a very imagine the noise that movie would make.
Predator
That'd be awesome if those.
Venom versus the Predator. Who do you think would win?
Depends on
well,
how
Venom.
much preparation. If it has time to prepare and study the prey, definitely the Predator. Otherwise, Venom.
Mm-hmm.
It
Well, it
depends.
also depends on which version of Venom, and if we're talking about just a symbiote in general or specifically Venom.
Right, and what host the symbiote is on. If it's somebody experienced in the military, then definitely Venom. I think even not like somebody like Eddie Brock, which is more and more experienced now and quite powerful actually in the universe. I have to be honest, I'd have to say at most accounts the Venom would overpower. Venom's actually pretty damn powerful.
Yeah.
Comic
Especially in
characters
later
are
encounters.
generally bullshit.
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
later
they are.
history.
They have ridiculously high powers because
Yeah.
it's like they tend to be like superheroes. Comic books tend to be power fantasies. So yeah, they do make them really powerful.
Well, it's a business move too, because so many people love Venom, right? They can't end Venom after 20 comic releases to him. He has to continue, and the more they
And they
continue,
need
the
to
more
have
powerful they
something
get.
new to do with him
Yeah.
eventually.
It's the same thing. Well, I have a video. I'm not going to say anymore. I'm not going to spoil it but it's been done. I'm just waiting for somebody to do their part for it. But it's a similar thing with Spawn. Spawn was pretty powerful, pretty damn powerful, but if you look later, he's godlike. So that's
Well,
just
doesn't he go and
eventually
kill
where things
both
get to.
Satan and God and replace both of them in his comics
Yeah,
or whatever?
so really
I'm
more than
not too
godlike.
familiar with DC, so that's all that I know about him.
So in the end, Garg, I'd have to say Venom all the way on that. I love them both. So anyway, we have this version of her with
Also, we have the
Nets.
problem that we do have the problem, to be fair to the Predator. Venom has some plot armor, and the Predator doesn't, because the Predator is normally one of the bad guys, so they want to kill the Predator off. So if you got rid of the plot armor, who would be the winner?
I mean, again, because
Even without plot armor,
Yeah, still
Venom
Venom.
can do pretty much all of the things that the Yautja depends on technology to do. So Venom can cloak. It can sense things better, and recently it's lost some of its biggest weaknesses as well.
Plus the extreme healing factor alone, I mean, sets him so much far beyond a Predator.
See, if the Yautja manages to figure out that sound hurts the symbiote before the symbiote rips its head off, then the Yautja would be able to take him down, but otherwise...
Well, you know, what I would like to see...
Even if a Yautja figures out how to kill one symbiote, it might incorrectly assume that would be carry over to the next one, because they differ immensely lately. So, like, for instance, imagine one going after, Thrasher or whatever, the one with the green one, and then going after something like actual Venom or Carnage or something. It would be a totally different thing. And now I just can't stop imagining some poor Yautja having been tracking the Venom symbiote and showing up to try and take it out right when the Red Hulk gets that and the Ghost Rider thing at the same time.
Yeah.
Just an unfortunate time of events. I just like that happened.
It's just funny to think how many ideas...
Superheroes are really powerful. The Marvel Universe is probably one of the few that could at least stand somewhat of a chance against the 40K universe.
Right.
Comic book universes by default are more nonsensy on the power-wise.
Yeah. It's kind of sad, because if you think about the licenses Hollywood companies hold, like Sony or whatever, they can do these things. I mean, if they have a Predator license and Venom, they don't have anybody else, they're already screwing up lore and butchering all of it. Why don't they just do a Predator versus Venom? They know there's a huge amount of people that love this.
Well,
Stick it together. You'll make people angry, but at least you'll do something unique, and you'll use both franchises, and it'd be just fun. It'd be a big versus video.
Well, probably it would be expensive also, but also I'm not 100% sure that that someone owns the lore to both of them simultaneously. Right. And also, it may actually be a good thing that not everyone owns the lore to everything and owns like every property, because, a monopoly would be actually bad for like Hollywood.
Oh, for sure. I'm not saying like these two specifically, but a lot of those companies, they own, the rights to completely different monsters and superheroes. And for fun, they could just do one of these movies. The problem is, once they do usually one of those movies, they're really bad. It's like Jason versus Freddy. They're not like high budget, well thought out.
I was about to try and say something about that.
Yeah.
Like, that is 100% one of the biggest reasons that doesn't happen much.
Yeah, and why it shouldn't.
I can't speak for everyone, but I actually liked both of the Alien versus Predator movies.
First one all the way.
Controversial opinion. In comparison to The Predator, Alien vs. Predator 2 Requiem is a good movie.
I haven't got to see those. I love watching the Alien series, though.
Well, so anyway, That'd be cool if a new company rose up in Hollywood that like does stuff like that, but puts the love and money into it, because we wouldn't take it seriously. The people that love Xenomorphs or Predator wouldn't add it to their lore, but everybody's curious to see stuff like that, and everybody would love to see it well done and with respect.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
People don't take seriously the fact that Xenomorphs have technically fought Batman and Superman and other DC heroes.
True. Yeah, there's still a lot of stuff to work off of.
But also when they become lazy and just use nothing but CGI.
Yeah. Okay, guys, so let's pull.
I was just going to say, though, that they still, the company that did these really like fun crossovers would still have to own the copyrights to both franchises, or they have to pay to get permission to use them. Otherwise, they get sued. So it's not going to happen that way.
Sure. But they often do. They own a lot of licenses for a long time. They just they lack ideas and whatever. Okay, so guys, let's take a look at these because I want to see your perspective too. I have my opinion which one maybe I would choose. So if you were running an art contest or are one of the judges and you have these submissions here, which one would you choose? I like this shot of all of them, or most of them. Which one would you choose to put in the contest? So if the artist tells you, well, you know what, I don't know which one I like the most, you can choose which one and put that one in the contest. Which one would you guys go for?
I honestly like one with wings.
Which one, Beth?
I can't really say because I'm not able to watch the video live while we're doing this.
Okay.
I think the last one, personally, because it has a nice mixture of having a decent amount of detail, and the other one that I really like just has a pose that's a tad uncanny, which is the whip one, and I think that the last one is the better out of those two that I narrowed it down to.
Okay. What do you think, Beth? What were you saying?
I like the one with wings.
Okay. That is pretty cool, actually. That's
it has a
pretty
lot
unique.
of detail in it, too.
Yeah, I don't know how many of the submissions actually even had wings, so that's a pretty cool one. So I would... Yeah. What do you think, Chris? Any thoughts?
I would agree with Boglin about the last one.
Okay.
It just tickles my fancy the right way, you could say.
The last one is surely balanced. It's balanced with skill, the details, and it nicely shows the whole form. It just looks like a nice finished piece.
It's still got enough Yautja in it that it's not just Venom.
Yeah, not overwhelmed with it.
Yautja weapon.
That's a tricky one.
Like a couple of them have more of a just a straight up Venom mouth, which I feel is just missing out on a little something.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, no, it's cool to hear your perspectives.
Could they, do you think though that Venom, not Venom, but a symbiote could actually merge with the Yautja? I mean, what is the limitations of what a symbiote can merge with?
A symbiote has merged with many things.
There's no limit.
I would say...
alive, probably.
Unless the Yautja has something specific against it, then I would say 100% or 99% for sure. Symbiotes are able...
Particularly Venom symbiote has jumped... There was a particular series where he jumped off of Eddie Brock and went through a multitude of hosts. Like he went on the Hulk, then to Thor, and then on to Galactus.
The symbiote even approached or covered a car, which is an inanimate object. So there was one goofy moment where it actually did that. So an organism.
There's also been. Also, Groot has had the symbiote on him before.
Yeah.
So.
But what if a symbiote went onto a xenomorph, but their blood is acidic?
Well,
yeah, those are those fun discussions.
There's a lot to talk about there because most symbiotes usually get some amount of resilience to things of their host while they're on their host at least. So for instance, Andy, the person who had the Mania symbiote and then the Scream symbiote and now the Silence symbiote, was able to use Hellfire without harming their symbiote, without expressly trying to harm their symbiote, even though it still had somewhat of a weakness to Hellfire. Because what isn't weak to Hellfire? Hellfire hurts.
That's
Well,
what
I'd imagine the demons from hell would be resistant, if not immune to it.
Maybe.
Sure. Yeah, on that topic of Venom versus symbiote, I would, like in a movie form, I would like to see just like a predator hunting a symbiote without any host. That would be more interesting, as a symbiote is arguably can be a little weaker. It can still do all kinds of things, and it makes more sense because predators go to other planets, like something that has xenomorphs, to hunt them for their ranking. It would make sense they would go to the planet where there's symbiotes and hunt one of them, and they're more beast-like, so it looks like a better thing that they would hunt, and that would make for a great movie, I think.
It would be.
I can definitely agree with that.
A crossover.
Yeah. So
I think it would be really interesting to see one Yautja hunter being turned against some of its allies by having its body forcibly taken over by an angry symbiote.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would be fun. That's like the last boss
Because
in the movie.
just like just imagine how different their outfit would change, and especially the shoulder cannon all symbiotified.
That'd be very cool. Like there's
I can
two.
also sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Again, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Okay.
I was going to say though that I was thinking that I'd imagine that the Yautja, though, with the technology, they'd have some kind of way of combining that. And I mean, like they make it so that if the symbiont, attaches itself to that Yautja, it's like Whiscan or whatever it is will just instantly explode, so it would kill both it and the symbiont.
So pretty much like plant a bomb on themselves.
Yeah, I'd imagine they'd do something like that because they wouldn't want to get something like that to happen, because that would be like a nightmare for the Yautja.
Right. Sure.
Well, I'm pretty sure that when they first went after it, they wouldn't know about that sort of capability until it's a little too late.
Mm-hmm.
And besides, if xenomorphs can put their babies in a Yautja sometimes, then I don't see why a symbiote wouldn't be able to do that. And I think what would be even more interesting would be if they were going to do some sort of show about it, one of them taking out an explosive and then trying to blow themselves up with the symbiote trying to take over their body, and almost succeeding, and then having their bodies slowly pieced back together by the healing factor given to them by the symbiote.
Oh, that would give the little Yautjas nightmares.
They can't.
Yeah, like the Yautjas are just like, okay, well, we're not going to be able to grab this, but they leave behind what's left, and it starts getting pieced back together because what's left of the symbiote is hidden inside the space lizard chugs, as it were.
Yeah, space lizard chugs.
Because Yautja are inspired by reptiles, right?
Yeah.
Well, they look reptilian.
They look like a cross between reptiles and insects, kind of.
I
remember reading that they were
a little the initial
lizards.
the initial monster that was supposed to be the predator was more so. The Yautja later was more of a spur of the moment kind of creation too. So, all right, yeah, it'd be interesting. There's a lot of cool concepts you can make with that.
Oh.
That was a fun contest too. And again, not too much variety you'll get from it, except that I gave it 3 facets with the female and the mix of those. But still, it's just fun to see who really pushes the limits of creativity there. Personally, which one I would choose, just so we... I like that you guys agree on the last one. I was thinking the one with the nets on her, because that one looks like it's more... There's just more skill or more things going on, more detail in it. because of the netting and then the spider emblem here and there on the leg. So there's a lot going in it. But that last one is like a full nice composition. So for me to like have to choose one, that'd be tricky. I would probably go between those two. I really like holding the Venom head there, but the whole composition just isn't there for me. So I'd be stuck between those two. And hearing what you guys, and she is holding the Venom head too on that one. And you got the arm thing, the gadget on the forearm. That would be a really hard one for me. So hearing that from you guys, that something that some way brainwave forms to consider going forward. All right, let's move on. We done with this one? We're good with the Outshot and Venom? You guys have had enough of that?
I think we've said most of what we had to say out there. I mean, I could talk about symbiotes and stuff for ages, but it'll eventually degenerate to me wanting to talk about, hey, I want to see Iceman, but a Ghost Rider. Because I think that would be really cool.
All right, let's move on then. We got another post by Bethany. Looks like a sketch here, or the start of something. Well, it is a
little friend.
Sure. I don't know what I'll do with it. Have you done anything more with it?
It was supposed to be concept art for a Discord server that I was in, but everything that I posted for them was always rejected.
I'll take it.
Okay. Rejected like how? What the hell? Is it like contest stuff?
It just wasn't... Everything that I tried making for them just apparently wasn't lore friendly in their eyes.
Oh, so they got their lore thing. Okay, gotcha. Well, I'm liking my eye movement throughout this. I really like the flow of it. Yeah. The flow of it is excellent.
I made it like have more of a weasel type body.
Mm-hmm.
I want to pet a little friend.
Same.
Yeah, no, I like the...
I wish I could see this right now.
It's got almost
I just want to lift it up right under with my hands right under its wings. Like, and then like kiss it on the nose.
Ghost Rider was venomized once. Yep, JMPF said Ghost Rider was venomized once. Many things were venomized once.
Also, Robbie Reyes' Ghost Rider was venomized, and that one was one of the more interesting alternate universe Venoms that I thought. I mean, poor Robbie Reyes, because evil uncle and also Venom totally took over his body and his car. But seeing that cool old car turned into a demonic symbiote monster that ate people was top tier.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Continuing, we got Pokeysaurus, our dinosaur enthusiast. I drew a chimera. So the first one in here is a chimera. We got the snake tail. We got the goat and lion head, so a two-headed one with the goat kind of in the back there, which is more actually true to the old mythological depictions of it. There's some... Did I do a chimera? I did do a chimera video. That's how I learned of it, because with old depictions, they weren't sure if that goat head used to be a wing from because one of the oldest depictions of this kind of creature is the winged lion. And so you would have wings, and eventually that wing could have turned into a goat head even. Something like that. So we have that here.
That makes sense.
Looks like a very friendly chimera too.
The pictures I've seen where the goat head is, it's like right next to like the lion head. It's not on its back.
Right, the more modern ones, right. Yep.
Just the posing of that particular picture just reminds me of that Teletubbies episode where the lion is chasing the bear.
Oh no.
And it scared a bunch of children.
Alrighty, next we got Cerberus.
To find you.
Clearly, Teletubbies is the 10-inch.
I'm just going to give everybody watermelons here.
It's eldritch. Obviously, the sun is a great elder god, and the Teletubbies are its spawn.
I keep forgetting, like, the sun is a baby face.
Okay, guys, next one is Cerberus. I gotta say, the Cerberus, I'm loving the very content, happy doggo on the right bottom.
Those are a lot of neck flaps.
The other ones are just pissed off. They're angry. The other one, he's not
just content,
jealous of it. Yeah, he's just happy to be him.
He's just vibing.
He's just chilling.
I like how he pulled
It
his head in
reminds-
and it's all like wrinkled the neck.
It's just wrinkled.
Yeah. He's just watching TV. So there we go.
He just,
Interesting.
my master gave me a treat, and I'm happy.
All right. Interesting eye positioning. I know that's a skill thing too, but I was just thinking, Cerberus isn't a real canine, so you could position the eyes a bit more forward, unlike really dogs have them on the sides.
The furthest head that's up, like the eyes are a bit too high.
Yeah.
Well, dogs
That's
are
interesting.
technically predators, so they do have forward-facing eyes. Just they don't have forward-facing eyes as much as I think some predators, but dogs are pretty forward-facing because they are predators.
Yeah.
They're
You know what I want to
wolves.
draw now?
Wolves.
I want to draw I want to draw a Cerberus with just like where over the top part of its face, just a bulbous mound of raw-looking flesh with countless eyes. Just just really lean into that because I'm not good at drawing a dog face anyways. Why make mythical creature look like normal doggo?
Yeah.
Let's make the heck puppo look like a nope puppo.
Oh,
Right,
a little bit of body horror there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe one of these days one of us should draw a werewolf Cerberus, like basically basically like a werewolf that has like 3 heads, like a 3-headed werewolf.
Interesting.
Garg, that is a great idea. I really
you
like
just
that.
gave me a tangential idea with
Yeah,
that.
that was really good.
There's a in a card game that I like to play a while back, there was a thing where some creatures ended up getting mixed together by the power of a particular eldritch sort of creature and getting more tentacly and
Nice.
horrible. And I was just thinking 3 werewolf become 1 Cerberus. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my!
Reverse transformation, yeah.
Just awful.
Well, maybe they start out
Abominable.
as 3 normal human beings, and then when the moon comes up at night, they all quickly transform and combine into the Cerberus or whatever.
And they
just be a
save the
mush.
planet. All right, beautiful. Next one, we got the Loch Ness Monster here. Pretty simple
Nessie.
drawing, overall kind of silhouette. I don't know what's going on with the tail there. The tail's like cut off. Is it like it dropped its tail kind of like lizards do? Some
No,
boat
probably
clipped it and
because they
dropped its
couldn't
tail?
like
Looks
finish.
more like a fish tail.
Maybe. It's hard to tell with the...
I feel like they just didn't have enough page to do
they
the
didn't have
rest.
enough page. Yeah, but they continued the lines of the water, but then they cut this off.
Then,
So mysterious. All right, next we got a
a
hellhound.
shark ate it.
How about a hellhound werewolf? There's a hellhound. There's some stuff on the ground. It's got some ribs. It looks like maybe the ribs are showing above the fur or something like that going on there. Pretty cool. It'd be fun to play around with that head and give it that realistic look.
It looks more like a bison.
What adjective
I was
can I
gonna
give
say-
that? Or verb? Realizing it. Realisticifying it. It'd be fun to realisticify it. What's that, Bago?
It makes you.
The shape of the head reminds me vaguely of an ape, such as
Right.
a gorilla,
Yep.
monkey.
Baboon.
Monkey.
Yeah.
Hell
Maybe some
monkey.
spines on the top there.
Monkey.
Monkey.
I gotta see that.
All right, continuing next, we have a dandy shot here. They work. Looks like maybe a comic submission. Let's see what we got going on here. A very, very beefy werewolf. A very wolfy type werewolf.
Were husky, it says under it.
Husky, okay. But very, very canine-ish. Still human form, but very canine-ish. Kind of that type of look. And then we
He
got...
looks like you just said his wife was low tier.
The The style reminds me of like it's from an anime.
What I'm liking, the little detail he put is on the paw there. I think a lot of people would miss that. When they do werewolf hands, they're just going to do furry, regular hands with bony fingers maybe, but he actually added the paw pads. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know if I've ever seen that on the werewolf artwork, and I've seen hundreds. So shout out to that.
I think you guys should get with the times and start drawing your fingers boneless.
Oh no. Just be squishy paws.
Well, then they're just tendrils, though. Octopus hands.
Just little pads just on the end. They're just being melted.
Don't touch me with those, Dad. All right. Let's see here.
Give me a hug.
This is for, let's see. So this is Darth. We got a skull here. Looks like a dragon or wyvern type of skull or wyvern, and with the spine. There we go. Very neat spine there. Continuing, we have that. Looks like it's with flesh now. Why am I targeted here? Let me see here. Water dragon choice. Friend. Nice. Okay. So there we go. A little bit of... yep. Continuing. Here's Jono again. Angry son of a bitch fish. So we got a Goliath tiger fish. Look at that. We got a monstrous fish here. I like how that fish face is almost kind of like reminiscent of a human face. It makes it very creepy.
He looks like he's not sure where he is.
Oh, where am I?
Yeah. Yeah, there's some
That'll be
confusion.
like what you find on your plate.
or what he's doing in this form.
I get here.
Yep.
What am I doing here?
He's got an existential crisis. He reached his 40s. He's a confused individual.
Well, it's not a midlife crisis if he's on a plate.
For a second, I was in the water. Now I'm here. Where am I?
Well, yeah.
Hello, Sushi. My name isn't Sushi. It is now.
He used to work in the post office. Now he's on a plate. What the hell's going on with his life?
About to be eaten.
You know what? Compared to his old job, that doesn't sound like such a bad idea.
Right?
His job was just swimming around. That was it.
There's Space Godzilla by Jono again. We got the crystals there. Nice. There we go. He looks pretty happy. He's got his arms all giggity. Up like. He looks just
giggity.
He landed on Earth and he's happy to be there, and he's celebrating.
I'm here to ruin your day.
Or it's his birthday.
He's like, yeah, I am here now. Square up, Godzilla.
Where's my present?
Well, what if that's like a new series we start doing?
I didn't even know there was a Space Godzilla.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's probably something like they designed.
No, that's an official thing. Space
really?
Godzilla. Yep.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
So
I like how almost I like how half of Godzilla's biggest problems are just humans taking Godzilla cells and doing something stupid with them.
Right.
They just create a whole new Godzilla.
What happens if we take bacteria and mix it with Godzilla? A bad idea. What happens with Godzilla bits if we send him into space? A bad idea. What happens if we mix Godzilla with a flower and also a person?
Bad idea.
You hear me?
Mixing Godzilla with anything is a bad idea.
Honestly, it is a very profitable idea, though.
Yes. That's
it is.
Conquer other planets with an army of versions of Godzillas.
What happens if I mix Godzilla with King Ghidorah?
Oh, God.
Why are you like this?
Yes, poor Godzilla.
What if we mix
help.
Godzilla with Goku?
The whole species.
That would be a what's the English word for it? That would be a downgrade for Godzilla.
Really?
Yes.
It's funny, the whole...
What about One Punch Man?
Just by himself?
One Punch Man's a normal human. There's nothing genetically to get special from him.
That's true.
I don't know. Besides a fist that can break anything.
Godzilla is already bald, so...
He's already bald.
Poor Godzilla. The whole species he has sworn to protect keeps screwing him over because they're complete idiots. He could have just destroyed them.
Human.
Or kept destroying him his first rampage. Greetings, Raincrawler. Awesome to see you, buddy. We're going over a lot of your works. This kind of spawned a funny idea for a series on this channel where we just go over everybody's submissions and make up our funny lores, like how we talked about this fish being confused and this Godzilla being excited. Just reading people's artwork in our own way, in a kind of goofy way. Not putting down their artwork, just
that could be fun,
having fun
actually.
with it.
Maybe you should do that also.
That would be kind of fun.
And now I need to be compelled to make more art.
There you go.
Oh.
No, you're not compelled. It's a choice.
Well,
No,
guys,
I love making monsters.
now we have some direction with this live stream. Because when I do these live stream, everybody's like, okay, we're looking at live artwork. I don't know if I want to critique, how much I want to speak up. Well, now you know the direction we're going. Just look at what they're doing and tell us in the funniest fashion what you think is going on.
I just got water down my shirt.
See, she got excited. There we go. That's what happens.
It's
Don't
cold.
worry,
Everybody put
Godzilla.
water down your shirts. That's a new thing.
Okay, yeah, we're starting a thing now? Okay.
If you are interested in material to draw, I do have a monster that I have recently created. Sadly, no pictures, but I have a bunch
You
of
have the
text about
description?
it. Yes. So me and some friends who have had very thankfully consistent games of D&D have decided to band together and make our own D&D supplement.
Oh, that's cool.
For 5e, specifically, more playable character classes, new subclasses for existing classes. I've so far created. I dread to count how many new spells for the whole
Oh
thing.
no.
And as of currently, we're a bit light on the monsters, but we're working there. With some, because they're just too awesome, I have essentially put in and reworked the serpent flies and dragonflies one can find in Heroes of Might and Magic 3. But so far, there is a particular monster I've created that I'm quite proud of. Sadly, no stat sheet just yet, but I can read you a bit of lore if you would like. They are the wall crawlers.
Ooh.
Let's hear it.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
That was creepy, actually.
A little bit worse.
Spooderman.
It is unknown whether the wall crawlers spawned on their own or had a progenitor in either the material or elemental planes, but regardless of it, they have accumulated enough infamy in order to spawn many folktales and myths about living houses that sap one's vitality, with surfaces that seemingly follow one's every move. It is speculated that these creatures may have been the source of the phrase, "the walls have eyes and ears." The wall crawlers were first recorded exiting from the bodies of earth elementals summoned from the elemental plane of earth. The creatures manifested as flat bodies with 4 appendages, all of which end in 5-fingered clawed hands. At the front of the body, they sport a rectangular mouth filled with thick, needle-like teeth, which is the creature's only orifice, while on the opposite end, a lizard-like tail that is at least half the length of their body stretches out. Their skin is oddly smooth to the touch, without any ruggedness or imperfection, save for any scarring suffered from wounds. Their most striking feature, however, is that their backs are littered with dozens of eyes of various size, shape, and construction, as some appear near identical to human eyes, whilst others appear insectoid. Studies of the creatures have revealed that they are able to perceive multiple visual spectrums, along with the ability to see heat, breath, and even peer into the ethereal realm. Even when magical means such as magical were employed, they could not mask the targets of the beasts. Stranger still, the eyes of the beasts are also able to absorb both sound and smell. As for the wall crawlers' namesake, it was obtained as they would infest caves or people's houses by diving into the structure itself and quote-unquote swimming through the walls. also maneuver on floors and even ceilings. As long as they are within something, the creatures remain tethered to it and are not affected by external forces such as gravity. The objects they inhabit are still affected by the rules of the plane they inhabit, unless tampered with in any magical way to prevent it, and if diminished enough to force the creature out. And I'm going to spare you the remaining 4 or 5 paragraphs of text.
Oh no.
Okay.
Like an essay.
Sounds terrifying already.
The inspiration for this monsters were, you've probably seen them in movies, the pictures that have the eyes that follow you, basically.
Oh.
What color is most of their form again?
Usually, I don't think I've noted them, but usually purplish in color, very faint purple, with all the various types of eyes that also double as noses and ears for them.
Already.
Awesome.
So what creature type are you thinking of them being?
As of currently, I'm just thinking of beasts, since the way I initially envisaged them is they were creatures that were stranded in the elemental plane of Earth, which those familiar with D&D lore would know that it's literally Earth, wall to wall, a thick wall everywhere, and only some places have been excavated by external entities. And while these things still need to breathe, they survive by burrowing inside Earth elementals and draining their vitality. And when an Earth elemental gets summoned to the material plane via magical means, say some wizard decides to summon a pet elemental, these things, and the elemental is destroyed, these things just pop out, sink into the ground or the building, and have begun infesting the place. E.g., interdimensional parasites.
Nice.
Very cool. Especially when you mentioned the color.
Terrifying.
As I was kind of aiming, it reminded me a little bit, since Masters of the Universe is making some comebacks all over the place, of Webster. As Webster, which I'm showing right now if you're watching live, was one of my favorite toys when I was younger in the 80s from Masters of the Universe. And he was kind of an indigo wall crawler of sorts. It's funny how generic the names of the Masters of the Universe monsters are. Like the ninja character is called Ninjor. I mean, the main guy's called He-Man. I mean, how much more testosterone can you add to that name? So
Certainly.
But this guy was pretty cool.
He-Man the Destroyer.
I'd love to do a video on Webster. Actually, I had that up as an option.
Though specifically about their coloration in Voices of the Monsterhood, I'm envisioning being covered in basically this type of color, while the majority of their eyes have this red, or overall red with like a orange iris of sorts.
Ooh, nice. So, again, a little like Webster here. All right. Awesome.
I do have a suggestion.
Yes.
Since they've been in the elemental plane of Earth for so long, maybe they've taken on a more earthy looking complexion, and their eyes might look a bit more glossy, like polished stone, than a normal ones that look like even normal human eyes would normally.
I do like the sound of that. I'll definitely run it by.
And their outer flesh could be like the consistency of polished marble, for instance. But I mean,
that is more so the case with their eggs, but they're supposed to be the odd thing out in the elemental plane of Earth, where everything is basically rocky, and like these are just smooth, fleshy things that sap the life out of Earth elementals by going inside of them, and the Earth elemental can't really get them out, so it's forced to slowly wither and die until they decide to go find another host.
Oh. Fun fact about the elemental plane of Earth: it doesn't like things. It doesn't like spaces inside it. It wants to be fully Earth. So like if parts are excavated and not specifically kept with like wards or something, they'll start to close in. So like a pocket of air or a person counts as an empty space that it wants to get rid of. So it'll crush in on a person who's not properly protected by earth traveling spells or items, and there's a special spell that you need to survive there long term called earth breathing or dirt breathing, which is like water breathing, except you breathe earth.
It sounds
or
like
fire breathing or normal breathing.
our own flesh.
Yeah, that is their deal because they do still need to breathe oxygen like normal creatures, which is why they don't burrow deep into the soil and vanish forever. They have to stay close to the surface to breathe from their backs, essentially. But they circumvent that and the effect of the elemental plane of Earth by literally staying inside the bodies of Earth elementals who move inside that plane and are not really affected by it.
If I were a sage in your world, I'd bet that they were possibly some group of people originally that used improper wards to try and protect themselves from it and were at least partially crushed down by the plane and forever changed as a shadow of themselves.
As of the main vision I have for them in terms of what they do is, this is an idea of something that I might want to run in a campaign in the future, where the big bad evil guy whose home is actually a giant mimic, and the way he keeps it, tabs on things in it, like security cameras, he has these things infesting the mimic and just going through the walls, making the party think that, oh, someone's watching us, but not being sure what exactly. That type of deal.
All right. I'm just going to warn you that you definitely won't want them to be beasts, because if they're beasts, then a druid can turn into them.
Well, speaking of, in this supplement, this has turned into a bit of a commercial for it. One of these subclasses for the druids from said supplement allows you to basically removes your normal wild shape feature and gives you the opportunity to hunt for exotic wild shapes. So if you want a druid turning into a dragon or anything else, that subclass is for you.
Interesting.
All right, guys. Continue with the artworks, shall we?
Certainly.
All righty.
I got going on, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.
Oh,
See you,
okay.
Gargamel. Thanks for stopping by, man.
It was lovely talking to you.
All right. Next, we got a submission or a upload by Phoenix Griffin. We have this character called Iris. If you guys are used to the roleplay that used to occur here, it's been recycled somewhat. We'll see what new roleplay starts. She's created a lot of characters for that roleplay, and just in her own universe. It's really interesting how her universe has developed with her different characters and everything. It's definitely something. She has a lot to work from if she wanted to go on and creating stuff. Is JMPF speaking up? I can barely hear you, JMPF.
Or are they just not talking?
I think he was trying to say something because he's aware of all these characters too, I think. We'll see. If we hear him a little better, I'll let him, I'll give him some silence. For now, I will be obnoxious. Here we go. So,
Moment of silence.
We got a mohawk going on here. We got ear studs or holes stretched out. If you look at half of the face, I think the other half is a little different too. I'm not sure what's going on with the other half there. Looks.
It's hard to tell because it's just lines.
It's like it's like cut off. It looks like there's a mustache or something.
Hair hanging down.
Yeah, and then it's cut off. But the full mouth is on the front here. So there's certainly something to be explained here. Also, there's 7 total fingers. That stayed consistent. Very cool.
I just saw all the fingers.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking what's going on with the whole head concept and all that. A lot of character to her characters. Moving onward, we got another Beth's upload. We got something that got started. We'll see if it got further worked on, but it's a werewolfy with a human and a nice.
I'm not sure if I posted the full thing because it has gore in it.
Oh, please. Gore is more than welcome. No hesitation on gore, please, guys. Please, come on now. This is World of Monsters.
He wants more gore. Give him what he wants.
Remember, gore is fine. There's barely any limits on gore. If you're really curious, if you can upload it, let me know. But really, that's pretty limitless for gore and violence.
If I did, might be further down.
As far as nudity is open as well. People keep shunning the nudity and they throw it in the NSFW. Nudity is absolutely all right until it gets to a sexual porn
Get to a certain point.
Yeah, but if it's like a centaur with boobs out or something, that's fine. That's just the creature with boobs. I mean, what's wrong with that? All right,
well, if I didn't post that there, I'll just resend it.
Alrighty. Anyway, yeah, I do want to see this with more to it. I like how much detail you put there in the body of it. It almost looks empty there right now with the sketch form. So
of course, it's just empty.
It's a very clean inner body. She's been very healthy with her diet.
She leaves no scraps behind.
So, yeah, cool. I like it. Next,
if I can find it.
We got Doom Fellas. First submission maybe by them. I'm not sure. So many people actually. They post once in a while and then we don't see them too often. It's good to see that there's a variety of folks here. I like the submission.
Well, calling me out there, eh?
It's not too clear. Looks like a bird of sorts. I'm not sure what's going on with the eye and the eye socket.
The lines are very
there.
light. I can't really tell.
Right. Yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing though. Even on the neck, there's like spines or little legs. I don't know, but I like it. Yeah, very, very cool. Okay, next one.
I think that might actually be more of a worm sort of creature, and that's just a tuft of grass, not a
bird worm.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think that's just a tuft of grass, and those are like some eggs and some mushrooms to the side of that, rather than that being a
it could be a nest.
Maybe. Yeah, coming out of the ground.
Yeah.
I like the face
worm.
though. I like the
bird worm.
Yeah.
A berm.
Berm. See you later, Berm.
Very
A worm.
interesting word, a bird.
A worm.
All right, next one is another submission by ours truly, Dandy. We got a swing set here made out of gore.
Gore.
Just say gore.
No, that is a mimic. Look at it. It's about to eat that unsuspecting child.
It does look like a mimic, but where's it going to swallow it to? The joke's on it, I guess.
That one book from Harry Potter.
No wonder these mimics are extinct. They have no throat.
They don't eat. They just chomp.
They swallow and then they're like, wait a minute. I'm still hungry.
Well, mimics in D&D are more of a ooze sort of creature. So they can still crunch down on that and then just absorb.
Yeah.
And then return
That'll
to being
work.
swing set.
I thought mimics were only like chests.
I don't know, they can literally turn into many, many things.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like a chair or a door.
Or a weapon.
Yes.
Oh my
a black
god, is that who I think it is? Victor,
Victor,
long
wow.
time no hear your voice.
Return.
Oh, boy.
What a... This is a classic moment.
This is a blast to the past. Samurai Jack.
All the old people are coming back.
Victor, you are...
You call it old.
Your microphone is a little bit low if you are trying to speak.
Well, I am being quiet.
There we go. That's all we needed. We needed an official sign that you're not a mimic, but a Victor. So
Or not dead.
there we
I am
go.
Groot.
Awesome.
Oh, and you wanna know my favorite sort of mimic?
What?
Healing potion mimics.
Oh no.
It sucks on your lips. That's all it does.
That's dirty.
It has no teeth.
Somebody
It just sucks on your lips.
Somebody did art of that, and the basic thing of it was it actually looked like a fat abdomen sort of insect, and at the head of it it had a stinger sort of thing that it would shoot out from its mouth like a proboscis.
Mm. Yeah,
and
that'll
it
work.
would jab somebody and poison them at a important part, and then after they died, their body would blow up with a bunch of these other ones that would pour out of their cavities
That's
as
awesome.
one stayed behind, and that would like pour out of where their gut used to be,
Very
and
cool.
like skitter off to hide in other places in the dungeon for the next unsuspecting victim.
And this
And
is
I
why the
just
next
did-
D&D movie should be rated R. Because there'd be so
Well,
many
is
cool
it-
things.
If
Hey,
the
guys.
next D&D wants to be truly, how do you say, faithful to the spirit of the game, they should have, whenever a character from the cast dies, the party, that is the main group we're following, should immediately come across another character who's played by the exact same actor that of the character who died. It's like, well, he was actually my long-lost twin brother. I've come to seek vengeance.
Right.
Funny thing.
How
that
did you
actually
know?
does-
My long lost brother that I haven't seen since I was born.
Because rerolling characters is fun.
Yeah.
What's that, Victor?
I'm a long lost relative, but my abilities are completely shit. I am a bard with no charisma.
And have zero skills in any weapons.
Alright.
But I am really good at wrestling.
Go ahead, Victor. Hold on, guys. He's trying to say something, and you guys are overpowering with your powerful vocals.
Mhm. I just posted the healing potion mimic in the main voice cavern text.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys can see that I can't. Oh, by the way, Victor, we are live on the Voices of the Monsterhood channel. The link is over there where you're at. So if you want to see what I'm looking at, because basically I'm looking at all the artwork you guys have put into the Creating Monsters cavern over the last year. So that's what we're kind of chatting about as well as side chats. So I can't really look at other areas here. So that's where we're at. Okay, finishing with Dandy's post. Again,
Dun, dun, dun.
I like the nastiness he added to it. He's pretty good with that kind of stuff. Like you got the right
Quite
pull.
visceral.
It's not just like bony. It's got hair. This has like skin. I like it. I like that part of it.
Gristle.
Mhm. Okay, it'd be a fun one to paint up or color up.
I don't know why all these pictures are making me hungry.
Good.
Yeah,
And
time?
They should be. You can spill some more water on
perfect
yourself.
time.
No, I'm not gonna spill more water on me.
It's a perfect time to chow down on a healing potion mimic or two.
Oh,
We still need C to jump in over here. That'll be completion. He's out there. I can
C
see him.
has sadly been rather busy lately, so
Sure.
unfortunately I do not know if he'd be able to jump in.
Good for him. All right, moving on. We got a submission or an upload. Sorry, they're uploads by Darth Phoenix. We have here. I wonder if Darth is still with us here. Good. He might have gone on. So here we got a beefy kind of Frankenstein-y monster
Thing.
stitched up creature with but medieval too, considering the skirt with wings and something going off of its heart. Okay, guys, add your funny captions here. He's got a keyboard for a hand.
a keyboard for me.
Strange keyboard. He plays it with his other hand.
Plays Megalovania.
That's a superpower.
No.
He doesn't actually type out anything. He's got a greatly extended amount of macros that it runs. So like he presses one button, something completely different happens.
I
Alright.
feel like he would be like a raging gamer who smacks his keyboard on other people.
All right.
No. If he wants to rage, he just presses the R button, and then he starts to thrash around and tear people limb from limb.
Oh.
And the keyboard becomes a serrated saw.
That's just extra. That's so last year. Oh my gosh.
So are you.
All right. Beautiful. Good comeback.
Oh,
How
dear.
could
Good
you?
point.
I am so
Surprise.
not hurt.
All right, next we got some weird posts. Okay, next we got another one by Darth Phoenix. Looks like it's a zoomed in shot of that face. So let's take a look at the face. There is a pipe going from its mouth. It's got 3 eyes on the right side, 2 horns, and a big left eye. Oh, imagine the competition of the
Kids.
eyesight.
Kids, don't smoke. This is what happens when you smoke.
You know what I find interesting? Yeah, and that's
Don't
kind of
do drugs or
reminiscent. Because you got the mouth on top with the teeth, but then you got this pipe coming out. So it's like, was he smoking too much, or what's going
No,
on
it
here?
could be like a gas mask attached to his face.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, yeah, maybe he can breathe underwater or in space with that if he closes his mouth, but then
Or
if
he just can't breathe oxygen, he needs to breathe something else.
he's had issues. Okay, let's just say that.
I
This
prefer
guy
to
hasn't had an
assume
easy
that
life.
it's been attached through a hole right under the
His
in the chin.
Right. So basically, if you guys are having a bad day, just, look at this
Just
guy.
look back on this image and thank
There we go.
thank God that you can still breathe.
Thank God you're you and
Yeah.
not him.
I don't need to look at him to feel better about myself. All I have to do is look at the guy in the funny window in the bathroom. I laugh at him all the time.
Wow.
Well, whatever works for you. I'll have to try that too sometime.
Just laugh at the old man next door.
Hey, who you calling old? All right, moving.
Oh, friends.
Are you the ancient one?
I'm actually live right next to an old guy, so I'll go up to him and just laugh at him randomly.
You're not leaving, are you, Chris?
Sadly, I would, as it is nearly
That's
2 a.m.
Oh,
I-
you should go to bed.
since-
Do you guys understand why I don't do these often? Do you see how long it goes on for? And
Trust
it
me,
just
I would
goes?
stay up all night doing this.
Nice.
I would love to. I just have stuff to do in the morning. But I sincerely thank you for having me and setting this one up, Arthur. It's been an absolute pleasure to just chill with the boys, as they say, once
I'm a
again.
girl.
Boys
You're
are back in town.
As they say.
You're an honorary boy for this meeting, Beth.
Oh, I didn't know I had a penis.
Well,
Congratulations.
learn something new every
You're
day.
blessed by the patriarchy.
Yay.
Yeah.
Chris,
Why do
it's
you
been
think
awesome.
there's so many images of stitched up creatures here?
What did you do to me?
Well, Chris,
Your turn now.
if anything, you can always check back up on this and see what goofy land we've headed to afterwards. But it's been awesome having you go be an adult and
Do adult things. Be responsible.
best of
Thank
luck
you
on
very
that.
much, everybody.
And notice that we're in Underland.
Take care, Chris.
We're all mad here.
Don't forget to brush your teeth.
Huzzah to your little brother.
As I leave, I impart you with my leaving words that are usually reserved for when Victor leaves, but fear the unknown. Shoot it in the face with a shotgun.
It's just zombies.
I wonder if Victor is aware that we've been doing that for so long when he hasn't been around. Do you actually know that, Victor? I can actually finally put you on the spot here and ask you.
I've honestly not been getting any notifications for the channel.
Okay, well,
YouTube
we
is-
haven't been doing, honestly, any monster casts in a long time, but the last, 50 or so that we've done, we always give you a little shout out at the end that Chris partakes in and does your ending speech. So, huzzah.
It's actually been so long that I forgot what I usually say.
Well, there you
Don't
have it.
fear the unknown. Seek it out. Study it. Understand it. To which I respond with, fear the unknown. Shoot it in the face with a shotgun.
There we go.
Thank you for the reminder.
Thank you for your wisdom.
Fare thee well, Chris.
Thank
I
you
hope
all.
to...
Have a good night.
Yeah, hope to see your submissions this year for the art contest. I'll be updating on that.
Certainly.
Nonetheless.
Chad Rat out. Goodbye.
Good night. man.
Bye.
All right, guys. Next one by Darth Phoenix. The same person, right? Yep, that's all Darth Phoenix. Okay, let's see if it's the same character again. Oh, he looks happier in this one. He's got a squid head and a happy demonic little head.
He wants a hug.
And he has a
just want
chainsaw.
hug.
I think he's just happy because his keyboard got replaced with a chainsaw. So he has more purpose.
Now he can do real fighting instead of fighting on social media.
Yeah.
And he can crank it like a chainsaw.
Beautifully said.
That was weak even for you.
Hey, it's a song. Shut up.
You've known me for long enough that there's absolutely nothing that can get me to shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
All those bullies now he can finally get his revenge on. All right, next one. We're moving on to another ring crawler. Let's see. I wonder if ring crawler's still with us over there. He hasn't gone undead yet. All right, so ring crawler. Ooh, beautiful. I love anything with pumpkins. That's always a good feel.
I love pumpkins.
Nice
Pumpkin
Halloween
pie.
feels. Love them. All right, so, and he's holding a head, which is lovely because we have so many pumpkin. We got a pumpkin head, but we got that human head here too. I like that addition there. I like everything that's going on here. We got the little
Something,
bull
get
skull.
ahead. Haha.
Yeah,
Get ahead of
there we go.
light in life.
Well, he's certainly not ahead of those pumpkins on the left.
There's also a cow skull there for some reason.
Yes, because it was
so natural.
Because just spooky.
It's not quite as headsome as the rest of the image. Okay, I'm leaving. We're moving on.
Hey,
I
I
ruined
think you're
it.
getting ahead of yourself.
Yeah, let's move
I
on.
think so too.
Okay,
I
we
think so
already
too.
made that.
I was trying to do something with handsome, replacing it with headsome. You know what? I have a reputation to uphold.
You know, you win
Never-
some, you lose some, and that one you lost.
Yes.
More than some.
Next one, we got a Dandy. Dandy posted something a little bit more family-friendly. A very happy-go-lucky dragon with
Dragon.
bubbles coming out.
Oh my god, that face is so adorable.
It's very derpy. We have to give him the derp emoji. Derp emoji coming in.
Hey,
Wait, do I have a derp
I
emoji?
think that
Yes,
I don't
this
think
one.
you have one anymore.
I have the King Ghidorah
All
one,
right.
the goofy one. Perfect.
I think this bubble dragon would be really nice to have for if you ever want a bubble bath.
But where's the bubbles coming from? His mouth or his nose?
It
Doesn't
looks
matter.
like the mouth. Look, his
so?
lips are almost pursed a bit.
I like his almost useless front arms, front legs.
His little nubs.
Nubbins.
Very fun. This definitely eligible for the silliest monsters content. Well done there, Dandy. All right, continuing. What is this? This is please draw this. They want Darth Phoenix to draw this. Whatever's going on there. Let's move on.
It's Darth Phoenix, but with a melon for a head and a Sith lightsaber.
And the beak. Yep, I see
And
it
the
now.
beak.
The beak.
The
Then
normal
we got
beak.
the
yeah.
Star Wars guy with a wig. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's because I made the joke calling them melon head. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I had to
Oh,
stare
right.
at that for a good 10 minutes before I figured it out all the way.
Because I called them
No,
melon
I
head.
think I got it. I think I get it now.
Right. It's in USCP. Raincrawler is there. Yes, I'm here. That was a movie. Don't remember the name. Damn delay. Oh, wait, what is he talking about? Let me see his last thing we talked about of his. That's scrolling sound effects. Oh, you mean the pumpkin head guy? Maybe. Okay, well, cool. Nonetheless, love it. Next is a Doomfellas user. We got more of the berm. The berm.
Burp, 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 burp.
The berm, and it looks even, I'm sorry, but it looks more goofy in a good way because it's more realistic. We're seeing more. I'm loving it. It's got one leg. Do the berms have talons? Oh, come on. That was a Napoleon Dynamite shout out. Fine.
Well, their feet look sort of like the sort of bird of prey that punches its prey to death. Which is a real thing, by the way. Their claws aren't strong enough to hold on to and tear the shit out of a thing.
They just kick them.
So they ball it up in a little fist, and they shoot down like a little bird missile and break the backs of the thing that they smack into, punching it at terminal velocity.
Okay, is this
Either
one
killing it outright or rendering it unable to fight back anymore?
Is this one creature or two?
Is it eating itself? What is it doing?
It's committing suicide.
It's eating its other head. I'm tired of you. You keep
You know
annoying
what
me.
those little spikes remind me of? You know, what snake? I think
Speed
Burmese
legs?
pythons. One of the evolutionary kind of reminiscences that stayed with the snake is that certain pythons near their cloaca, I believe, they still have these two little spikes, and that's just reminiscent that they used to have legs, and those spikes look exactly like that. If you look at snake legs, if you Google that and see python little legs, they're left with these little spike nubs, very tiny,
snakes.
and they look exactly like
Something
that.
Something you want to tell us, Arthur? Looking at snake bits.
Yes,
That sounds like something that Pro would do.
it is. It does.
Yeah, I'm bringing it back, baby.
All right, next one. Just some chaos in that last one. Okay, the next one. Next one looks fun. It's a little kind of armadillo-y, kind of derpy, a little bit, very happy, very content with life. It's a friendly giant kind of, gentle giant kind of monster around these little trolly, hairy creatures that keep trolling it. Look at that frog on the lower left. He doesn't look very happy.
That's a frog.
I don't know. It looks like a toad.
The big thing?
No, the little
That's
one.
what happens. No, I know. That does look like a toad. What I was about to say is
Uh-huh.
the big thing. I think that's what happens if a Muppet gets lost in the wild and returns to its roots.
Wow.
It devolves into what they used to look like.
Returns to Muppet Land.
Not bad for an amphibian.
That's what
That's
Kermit looked like before.
Sounds like you got a frog in your throat.
My throat is like, I'm choking on my spit.
Kind of a fun landscape here. It reminds me of Chicken God's work, who she posts here. She posts very kind of unique, outlandish kind of stuff. A little bit reminiscent of her work, even those the birdie chaos going on above. Anyway, I want to feel like this big creature. I wish I could feel like that most of the time. Some of it's smoking. Okay, next one. We got a colored one here. We got these little fish. Okay, they're swimming away from this thing that's very unclear in the background. And a very weird landscape here.
Arthur, I don't think we're even halfway through October of 2019.
Maybe you should just go through faster.
Okay. I got it. I got it, guys. All right.
No, sorry. I was just realizing, man, we've been at it for this long and we're still in 2019.
Well, you know what? When I look at the
Sorry for all the
date,
tangents.
it looks like we're moving very slow. But when I look at the scroll bar, I thought we were like down there. But I guess what I realize now is that it just didn't load the rest of it. So, damn. Okay, we're going to hurry this up, guys. Okay, let's go fast. All right, that's the colored one with the weird landscape. Next one, we got some elephantitis elephanty creatures going on with a watery creature biting its trunk. Poor thing, man. Just imagine being an elephant and being attacked by your trunk. What the hell is that?
It's alive.
There's actually a recording of that with wildlife, with a crocodile pulling an elephant's trunk. You could probably find that on YouTube. Next.
Oh.
Cool little
elephants are
fish.
a menace to my mental health, so they can carry on.
Here's a rendered
Well,
piece.
I guess that's the elephant in the room.
Thank you, Victor. Can always count on you for that. And you make my puns look better.
Yeah, you make our jokes look better in comparison. We need you for that.
Doomfellas, shout out to Doomfellas for all the cool kind of unique landscapes and ideas here. Next one, we got Darth Phoenix back with his, oh boy, he just lost his keyboard, he lost his chainsaw, he's left with a frickin' hook and only one eye, but he has a huge mouth for a stomach, so his life isn't gone completely down the toilet. The big mouth makes up for it. Oh, but the next one... Crap. The next one, he's becoming so self-conscious that he has become just an amalgamation of eyes, but he still has a clubbed hand.
Descended.
He is descended.
I feel sad for that. His little head with the top eye just pointing upwards for its entire existence.
I choose to believe that this isn't the same dude, but a bunch of brothers that were made simultaneously.
Yeah. Okay, next one. We got, I forgot which Godzilla that is with the lava Godzilla, fire Godzilla, burning Godzilla. There we go, by Jono. Next, oh, John did I never saw this. Wait, but I hearted
John,
it.
But as a Muppet.
Oh.
Hey, World of Wait, I don't remember this, yet I gave him a watermelon? What is this? I am the Pillman.
It was 2 years ago, so it's understandable that you might not remember all.
No, I gotta remember everything here. No. Okay.
Well,
I'm sorry, I have to. The monsterhood, I have to remember that everything here. Pokemon, what's his name? Ash from, you know, come on, guys. From freaking Army of Darkness.
Ketchup.
Let's see. Raincrawler said, yes, I'm here. Yes, the pumpkin. Really good. Reminds me, man, of Afterman work. All right, continuing. We got Pokeysaur. Oh, this was his submission. Oh, shit. We got to move this along. Oh, you know what? Since Pokeysaur... Oh, Pokeysaur... Was the other one by Pokeysaur too that I said that I didn't get? Because now I'm thinking that he just changed it so much that the final one I still got his submission. It just wasn't like his other ones. This was his concept working. Okay, moving onward. Here's a Griffo submission. Under that, we have a weird pumpkin-itis looking head with one eye.
It sounds like a disease, pumpkinitis.
Yes.
Yeah, it's when you eat the seeds. It's sort of like that old thing with the watermelon. If you
Twist your
eat, you'll
head.
have a watermelon grow inside you.
It'll grow inside.
Pumpkinitis.
All right, full speed ahead. We got
I'll be
a
back.
another wormy thing here with a lot of teeth. Cool. We're just gonna go quick, and if something's really sticking out, we'll slow down. I guess Victor said bye. See you, Victor. Stay safe out there. Okay, next one. Not mine, so that's Redacted's post. Not his, so we'll just skim through that. Next is a Ninjor. We got a ninja type of
Ooh,
something.
I like that picture.
That is pretty cool. I like the green
I love
irises.
the character design.
Then we got Darth Phoenix with a pretty wild one there. Damn. Okay, next one. Ahead here.
I'm scrolling to get back to where I was. I lost my place.
You already did.
Oh, this one's pretty good by Zero. I know there's a delay or whoever's following. Sorry. This is, what is this? A kaiju. But pretty cool. I like what's going on there by Zero. Okay, next one. Pokeysaur. We got right there. This one's pretty neat by Pokeysaur with the splitting open mouth. There we go. Moving onward. Ooh, very nice cleanup work and colorization on this
Okay, who's playing music in the background?
kaiju. That is Bog. Bog's your music's
Sorry,
coming
that's
through a little bit.
Going on.
We're going fast paced now because we are still in the same month. Shin Godzilla, beautiful. And I love seeing Shin Godzilla by Raincrawler because Raincrawler again has that jaggedy style, and Shin Godzilla is very jaggedy, so that mix is great. Here's Shin Godzilla, if you don't know. Okay, moving onward. Redacted commission work. Yeah, I remember that. Starting to remember things. Some more work here. Moving quick. This is Radio Monster. There we go. Let's see. Oh, this is Griffin's submission for the gecko monster right there. Her take was a bit had a bit of uniqueness if you look at the other ones, especially to the mouth structure. A lot of people had similar qualities. Hers went a little bit different direction there. I really love her tongue thing to get in prey, kind of show these mushrooms, then they try to attack.
Remember that submission.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, especially. Oh yeah, and there was supposed to be mushrooms on it too, right? That was one of the things. So
yeah,
she added
there's
it
like
there.
shrooms.
That's pretty unique. Cool. Next, here's a dandy post, a little sketch, color it up, a little, what the hell's going on here? Monster truck thing, and a little girl. Moving forward. Ooh, this one, damn, I don't remember seeing this one. Again, maybe they didn't finish. I would love to see this finished up. This sketch of the gecko bat mushroom. Fun guy. That is cool, huh? I'm really liking the position of it. I think if we would have had this finished up, I think it would have scored pretty damn well, because that's a nice angle. Okay, next, Radio Monster, a bunch of headed creature. Next, this one with the gecko again thing. Pretty awesome. It's very it's reminiscent of those extinct dino birds that existed. There's one that has this kind of look. Shout out to that. All right. Jeepers Creepers there. Okay, next. Here's some Dio. Here's what did Dio have? Another portrait. This guy didn't have a good life. How about this guy? This guy looks pretty happy. He's got a skull top head. Skull top head, everybody. Next, very nice, very colorful. I don't remember this either. This was part of a collab, said Dandy. And it's very colorful, as Dandy's work can be. Very cool. It's beholderish and just crazy. I love how it's just zooming through and doing its thing. I would love for somebody on Earth in real life to see something like that, just flying by crazy, and that's all you ever see. And you're supposed to figure out it's not a UFO.
Lamp yokai, right?
It'd be maybe. It'd be so fun because people like see like fireballs, so then or UFOs, they're like, okay, intelligent life or an alien, but they just see this thing flying by, and that's it, and that's this whole phenomenon, and only one person gets it on their phone, and the rest of our humanity has to figure out what the fuck that was, and it's so stupid looking, yet it's supposed to be brighter than us. That'd be pretty fun. Okay, moving onward. Dandy with another creation. I love this upload of his. It's one of my favorite probably of his. Whatever the hell is going on here, I love it. Swampish moment here. Okay, next one. This is by Darth. I wonder if it's the evolution of still that one creature, or if it's just a different one. But it is what it is, and we love it. Alucard by Raincrawler. Very nice work on that. Very nice. There we go. Alucard, the vampire, right? Alucard.
Oh yeah, I remember I redrew that for him, I think.
Oh, nice, really. Right on. Next is Radio Monster with something unclear here. Next, this is a workup, and we finished off here. Yeah, I did get this submission. I do remember this one. Very nice because you have the two creatures here. Almost you can have it like a sexually dimorphic, like a male and female. That was Pokeysaurus' submission. We'll still get the finished one here, I think. There we go with a little bird. Oh, not a little bird. That's a freaking rock. So it's a giant bird hunting down an elephant. Thank you for that, JMPF. Always nice to be reminded of their size. Again, loving this head here. And I do remember this final submission somewhere. So we'll be seeing that. Very well done on that web. I love just the realisticness to it, but the eeriness to it. Like, it's not trying to be eerie. It's just an eerie looking animal.
Yeah.
I like that. That works for me. All right, next one. We got some heavy line work here on this creature. Nice up and down spiking movement action. Okay, these guys colored up. I almost like these guys not colored up. Like in their black and white version. Maybe even more than
Reminds me of Tim Burton by that style.
Very cool. Which one?
Oh,
that eerie one?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're watching this delayed.
Yeah, it's delayed.
Cool. So at least we're on the same page there while we're on different pages. Here's one of those eyes again. He said something. Wow, that is pretty wild. Speaking of Tim Burton, Phoenix Griffin's next work, the daddy and mommy. You'll see that in a moment with long legs. That one's pretty awesome. That is so... It's like old European art creepy. I love it. This one is awesome. Mm-hmm. I am certainly a fan of this artwork. This concept here. It's so uncomfortable. Yet it looks like it's meant for kids. Mm-hmm. Kid art, like eerie kid art, is certainly like in a genre of its own. Should be. Mm-hmm. Okay, moving onward. Some other posts here. Okay, this is his work again. There we go. Done with that. Okay, here it's coming up. It's starting to get fleshed out. Yep, this is an awesome one for sure. Next we have Radio Monster with something weird here. I skipped these, which are my webmaster or WebN. Very nice. I don't know if I should do a part 2. I feel like we haven't moved very far. I kind of underestimated actually how much stuff there is here. Raincrawler with another awesome work.
October was a great time for Monster.
Like I said, just take this as eye candy. It's going to be hard to look away. This is beautiful.
I'm going to have to get going in a minute here because I'm going to be packing a bunch of stuff into a garage. Oh, that's not really that conducive to
right
chatting on a phone with a
especially with this kind of stream. No worries, man. Pleasure having you here.
But I am going to stick around for a moment or two longer because I'm going to drink water and all that fun stuff.
Also, I'll post that one picture you wanted to see that was finished at the end if you want to see it.
This artwork by Dandy is absolutely awesome. This weird doll with a creature inside. So keep in mind what you give your children to play with. Love it. Here's the colored version of that creepy gecko one. Okay, here's a... Wait, did he do this finished pick from another contest? Oh, that looks reminiscent to my contest. Okay, contest submission. Moving onward. Got some weird stuff going on here.
Wait, if you want to looks like something like a cover from Arlstein.
I'm just going to start scrolling, I think, and clicking on something that looks more refined.
No, just roll with it.
There we go. That's the finished piece that was already in the contest, so it made headlines as far as we go here. All right, here we go. There's this reptilianoid creature. There's Griffin working on a cover. I remember that submission. That's another submission. Okay, we're moving. At least, when do we get to 2020? Holy moly. Here's another pretty unique submission for the time for that contest. Who the hell is that? That better not be me. Let's take a look at that. That better not be me. Moving onward. Werewolf with wings kind of thing. All right, psych. There's yours truly here, Bethan's work. Nice glow effects. Good job on that.
It's still delayed. I don't know what you're looking at.
Raincrawler work.
What am I doing wrong here?
Awesome Judge Dredd by Raincrawler.
I'm not doing it with one hand.
So glad I can at least shout these out too. There, I feel like I've seen a lot of these, but I just never gave them enough time. That's pretty awesome. What is that Raincrawler? Moving onward. I think I scrolled too high, guys. Yep. We're too high. What is going on with this one? A bunch of hand.
What?
It's a very handy creature I have here for you guys. So take a look at that.
Stomach is making the grumblies.
A bunch of versions of dinosaurs, dinosaur type creatures by Pokeysaurus. Let's click on one of them.
I know. I'm not lifting it. I'm just opening the.
There's the submission by Raincrawler. Awesome submission by Raincrawler too, and he made it more humanoid in stature. Very awesome. That must be confusing for you, Beth.
What did you do? Did you lock it?
And then Bog's talking about something completely unrelated, which is awesome.
Sorry.
He's just yelling about something.
I muted myself.
You shouldn't have put her in the water.
So sorry. I could have sworn I muted it.
Nope.
This was Cos Clay, which is like polymer clay, except flexible after you bake it. You know what? We're not even... This is crazy. Okay, we are out of October at least. Let's just scroll. Okay, cool stuff. There we go. Let's take a look at Pigman here. I think we even, in our last live stream, one of our last ones that I did with you guys where I mentioned some contest submissions, I think I even like already covered these ones. So how about we... Well, I'm just going to scroll quick. And if there's something
Maybe
cool,
just pick out the ones that really pop out or something.
Yeah. Well, there's a WUM logo. And my hand is getting numb. That's definitely not a good sign. So
You're scrolling too much.
this submission by Griffin is pretty awesome. There's just so much cool stuff. I guess this is a good ad to you guys out there that love to do monstrous art that haven't joined the Discord. Put your artwork here.
Nothing else.
There's a lot of like-minded creators here. Who knows who Bog's talking to, but it's all good. Okay. There are a lot of scrolling. I think this is where a lot of people would start popping off.
Are we in 2020 yet?
Well, we are. We entered January. Okay.
You know, you'd have thought that during 2020 we'd have gotten more active again.
Well, I had a hard time drawing anything because COVID was really making me depressed.
2020 was odd in its ways. I mean, we did get our 100K subscribers in 2020, but then we also almost lost our channel in 2020 to that asshole. So, what a year. What a year. Cool stag creature here by Raincrawler.
What happened? Here we lost the channel for
Oh, there was all this drama around this guy. I'm not gonna get into it now, but yeah, I even did a video with you guys chatting about that. You just
You'll have to fill me on that later.
Yeah, he was trying to what's the word? Trying to get money out of us and
like
but he's like a known troll, like nationwide.
He was trying to extort.
Yeah, extort. That's the word. It's not like I just like had an issue with someone, because normally people are pretty cool and easy to deal with. He's like a known troll. He's been kicked out of all kinds of little societies that actually accept anybody.
Multiple?
But I'm not gonna bring it up here, especially live, because he's that kind of individual. So whatever. Moving onward. Anyway, if he's watching this 2 hours in, then what the hell are you doing?
You fool, you absolute buffoon. Get out.
Here's Chicken God's work. I think these might be some of her first, and she has awesome work inspired by a cool artist she gave us the book for. I have the book, the PDF copy of that book. Anyway, just look at these. These are very cool, very unique. She does landscapes and just really cool, unique art. So shout out to her, Chicken God. I do hope she can join a little bit of this live stream today. Let's zoom through. Feel a little bad anytime I zoom through Bethany's stuff. It's there.
There's always gonna be some of my stuff in there.
This looks pretty interesting. Alex666. See, another member I don't know anything about, but this artwork is pretty. This concept's pretty awesome. More Chicken God weird stuff. Very, very cool. And she just posted recently, so we'll get to that. Maybe. Let's see if we can get to the end without me passing out. I'm feeling a little awkward here. Oh, I remember this submission. That was very cool with Raincrawler. Yep, and I think I even streamed that. So that means I scrolled way too high. But whatever. I don't think anybody cares. People just want to chat. This mushroomy man miniature sculpt. Love it. There's another Phoenix Griffin character work. So for you guys that love art and do art and get inspired by art, there you go. Look at this dandy work. It's very dandy. Dandy work. Very cool. Here's a happy raccoon. Not artwork. It's just fun saying all this while Bethany's curious and trying to catch up. Here's an ass. We got some ass going on. Some ass action, of course, by Bog. He's quite an ass man, if you go to the NSFW. Yes, we have an NSFW channel here. You just have to request it to access to it.
Wait a second. Where am I supposed to find the link to see the video? Because I can't see what you're looking at anymore.
It will be in the monster, the main...
It should be on his channel.
The cavern, the voice cavern, main voice cavern at the top. It should be there unless people have been posting a lot. Yeah, you might have to scroll a little. Continuing. More Pokeysaurus stuff. Ooh, there's a Venom by Raincrawler. Huzzah to Venom by Raincrawler. So unfair considering how much time we were spending on artworks an hour ago. Continuing. Weird stuff by Raincrawler right there for one of the submissions. Very cool. Very eerie piece here from I love this one. So awkward by Phoenix Griffin. We got a funny Nessie Loch Ness monster upheld by two fishies making a fake Loch Ness. That's cute. Dinosaur attack.
That's a creepy looking baby.
There's Bethany's most disgusting work ever. I'm just joking. There's nothing, but I know you're scrolling or waiting.
What did you say?
There was nothing there. I made it up. Next, so I should have delayed my troll too. I totally screwed that up. Is that Phoenix's portrait work there? When I figure out colors, I don't know, but that's pretty good. Clint Eastwood there. We got Clint Eastwood, folks. Raincrawler work right there. We are in April. We're going through the months, guys. I think we can do it. Okay, the miniature talk. Let's skim through this. Okay. Is that Bethany? That's pretty nice work by Bethany. Very nice work. 2 tails and 4 wings.
That was a picture of Vulcan that you were talking about. I meant to post that in the other cavern. Whoops-a-daisy.
Very cool. Huzzah on that work, Bethany. And then followed by this very weird piece by Alex666 with a Jesus and a creature. Considering he has 666 in the name, he might be a Satanist or, that kind of thing, which is all good. But, I'm just putting those 2 and 2 together, or 1 and 1 together to make 2, or 1. Wait, what? Who knows? Oh, Doomfellas. Doomfellas is, Super OCD. So anytime I mention Doomfellas, that's Super OCD, because I remember her working on those. Moving quicker. Okay, Bethany working on a beautiful Oriental dragon there, very reminiscent of mine. And she's done with it. She's so quick with her work. That's that's everybody's got their own skill. And I have to say, one of the top things about Bethany as an artist is she gets it done. You should be working like in some company making stickers or t-shirts, because that's your
when I work on something, I just need to finish it.
Yep. And I think for most artists, it's kind of the opposite. So there we go. And then she has a 6-legged pony creature here. Fun thing. Then she's working on something else here, which looks very cool. Very confusing there. We'll see what that's going to turn out to be. Salvage. Looks like they're not a member anymore. There's Sweaty Guy again. Love the Sweaty Guy meme. Here's Salvage again. Very cool. Somebody left. That's Bog. There's Big Forehead Mom and Son by Griffo. All right, we're going. This is an awesome thing that's on Etsy I found. Wanted to share with you guys. And an awesome snail, a dragon snail that I remember. Yep, that's from Raincrawler. Raincrawler, it's such an honor and a pleasure to have you here in the group. And on Patreon, shout out to that. But buddy Raincrawler. And he even added Jono's head on the spike of this creature. So Raincrawler, you're a master. Then we got this really cursed, weird, ugly, jittery creature from Chicken God that I love. Just it's basically the fly mixed with the horse. It went through the machine, and it's the fly mixed with the horse instead of a human. Poor cursed creature. Stupid horse. What were you doing in there? Well, no, it's a damn fly that snuck in when they were trying to teleport the horse. And she has this other creature. I have this miniature painting. I did this miniature. This is for a $400 board game. I did the lion. And I kind of did a glow effect, like that the torchlight is coming from the front. It's a new kind of approach that I never done before. It's not new. I'm actually selling this one for $250, I think, on eBay. Somebody actually offered me $150 for this miniature. Because this miniature alone is like $50. It's from an expensive board game. So I figured if I'll sell it, I want to spike up the price. Plus, this actually took me a while to get this rendering well and smooth with this painting. So I'm pretty happy with it. It's a cool lion concept. It's if you look at it, it's just a simple lion. It's got humanoid claws on the front. Very cool monsters in that game. It's known for that. So shout out to that and myself, I guess. There's Phoenix with a cool, very unique character compared to her other ones. Chicken God with some weird stuff going on. Hell yeah, look at this video. This is like, we're going at it. How can you look away from this live stream now? Either you're watching it or you can't put up with it, so you have to turn it off if it's in the background, because it has to be visual. You have to be watching this for this to work. Moving onward. Ooh, Wendigo right there. Or Wendigo-ish thing. We got a Hellboy there by Raincrawler. Huzzah to you, Raincrawler. I'm sure Raincrawler's actually drawing something while he's listening and watching this right now. Salvage did a lot of cool stuff. I hope they're still a member here. I'm not sure if they are, because their name appears white. Ooh, what is this? What is this? Deleted user. But what is it? Ooh. Come back, deleted user. Your artwork is awesome. Shout out to you. And again, Salvage to you. What's going on here? That is cool. Bulbousy. If you want to reply to anything since you're delayed there, Beth, go ahead, There we go. And look at those calves. Definitely didn't skip leg day, or at least calf day. Continuing. Bethany will catch on in a moment. Hopefully she'll give me a giggle about that.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
There's a very content character. I love this character. It's so participation in that Sailor Moon redraw. I love that that's Sailor Moon. It's so awkward, eerie, and derpy. Awesome. Better do a part 2. Raincrawler, if you're still there, man. Love you. All right. Something Dandy's working on. Oh, I remember that one. That one's so creepy. That's a very cool one. Who's that? Redacted. Shared somebody else's. Okay, continuing. Hopefully Beth will join back in so we have a voice here. Damn, psychedelic stuff going on here. That's by Chicken God. She really goes places. Very cool. Yep. Okay. Amazing work. I think we might have done this in the live stream. God, that's incredible. I have to spend more time on this. This alone deserves a video, Raincrawler. I love your, I love it. Very cool work. Awesome, Raincrawler. I am a cyborg werewolf. Do you know how many people would love to see this image or topic discussed in my videos? I'm going to have to use some of your artwork in my videos, huh? Some more of it. Give you a shout out. Werewolf painting by Dandy. Okay, continuing. That's not his. Okay. And we're in the summer of 2020. Oh, another. Very nice. Raincrawler's putting in some background there.
I'm back.
We got a unicorn humanoid, and our buddy Beth is back.
Hi, Beck. I'm Victor. Pleased to meet you.
There we go. Very cool. Okay, okay. Some sweet stuff. Very sweet stuff. And Crypt Keeper, Raincrawler. Shout out to Crypt Keeper. Good on you, Raincrawler, for working on all kinds of stuff to better up your artistic ability. Oh, here's another beefy character. Oh, we're back to Darth Phoenix's. Oh, what happened to him? He's been working out and eating a lot, and he's got tryptophobia all over him. I think I pronounced that right. Okay, continuing. We're going quick. Let's see. Oh, what was that? A lot going on here. This is Raincrawler as well, with the three-headed dragon. Damn, Raincrawler. You rock. With not just because of the detail you put, but the amount of artwork you've shared in here. You should be paid for this. You guys... I hate seeing so much effort and skill going out, and you guys not getting reimbursed. You deserve it. All right. Continuing, there's a Cerberus. Oh, look at that by Chicken God. Did I tell you? Her stuff is wacky, unique. She deserves some recognition. All right, what's that? That's Griffin Phoenix. Pretty nice. Rendered out piece there. More by Pokeysaurus. Some more weirdness by Chicken God. Look at that, look at that. Even their color works. Very nice. Very mixed up. Well done palette. Okay, who else? Nice work by Pokeysaurus. Some JMPF ghosts. What is that? What is that? You tell me. Bethany, tell me right now. What is this? What is this that I'm looking at? What is it?
It's delayed.
Explain it. Am I supposed to put my leg in it?
Have to wait.
Continuing. Another unique
Till I got
character.
there to figure out what you're talking about.
That sucks because that means now you have to listen to my voice in both sides. On both ends.
What is that?
It's the ring. Okay, there's a sword on top.
Monster trailer.
There's I think we talked about this. Oh man, these are so cool. Hyena holding lion head. Raincrawler, stop. Just stop it. You're too much. There we go. More Chicken God. And Darth Phoenix with this guy. He's going through quite the evolution. Continuing. I should have just been doing this from the beginning. I'm sure it makes the stream quite interesting. Here's a shout out to Darth Phoenix because I painted a plague character. Class, plague bearer or whatever, doctor, miniature. Moving on. Shout out to myself. I think that's Bethany. That looks like her type of work. No, that's Salvage, actually. No, that's not Bethany. That's Salvage. Shout out to Salvage. Another dandy work. Another dandy work. Another dandy work there. Oh, that was Phoenix's submission to the last contest. I told her hers was probably one of the most eerie, the doctor working on a assimilating patient. Yeah, just that character in the background there and bleeding eyes. That is awesome. Yeah, I really like it. It's very Donnie Darko reminiscent. Are you a Donnie Darko fan, Beth?
Not sure.
That was a weak answer. She's definitely
I never heard the name.
Okay, we're out of that subject. Moving onward. We got this, goatish, very unique. I'd love to spend. I'm sorry I'm not giving. Oh, that's Zal. Zal, our kind of mascot, our cutesy mascot. Raincrawler, you rock. He made a Zal inspired Minotaur monster. Damn, I wish I could spend more time. Okay, back to, damn, Chicken God posted more than I thought here. Let's give her some more watermelons. Did I give her one? Yeah, there we go. Look at that. What's going on there? Are you actually listening to both of my voices, Beth?
Yeah.
You're crazy. You're crazy. I feel sorry for you.
Oh, man.
Salvage right there. Very cool concepts. That's a very lovely concept. I really like this. This seems like a very noble type creature. It's very mammalian and dragon mixed. That's a very cool creature. Here we go. We got the mud puppies or The other word for them, axolotls. Look at that. Look how cute that is. Who made that? Who made that? Observing eye reminds me of that. He didn't make that, but that's cute. Moving onward. Sorry, guys, for me skipping all your hard-worked artwork. This was a submission from Chicken God. She had a very, very unique one with the doctor working on the patient. That's pretty wild. Oh, she even posted the GIF. We have to give this a moment since it's a GIF. Look at that. Work in progress GIF. Yay! Work in progress GIF, work in progress GIF, work in progress GIF. Moving on. And that's how you keep people's attentions. Or you just annoy the hell out of everybody, including yourself. That's got to be really annoying for Beth. I don't know how she can handle
I don't know.
that. She's going to go insane after this. I know I am. All right, this is what you guys get. I don't do anything with you for months. Then you get a sped up Arthur for 3 hours or so. So if you don't get enough Arthur, this certainly should be more than enough for the next 2 years. A turkey. Weird turkey by yours truly, Raincrawler. Damn, Rain, you rock. Look at that face. Okay, and more work. Pokeysaurus is very busy in our posts as well. So gotta shout that out. Smash. I think that's pixelated art by them. Rain. Wow, what a beautiful second version of. Come on, gotta shout that out because that's our little guy. This is our emoji Minotaur. So he did that. Thank you, Rain. That is Zal when he grows up, or what he wants to be. This was a submission by... That was a crazy submission by Rain. That was so... Rain, I only wish we could get a better picture, like a quality enough picture for what this artwork deserves. Awesome. And finally, somebody took the bull by its horns and offered some nudity in one of the contests. Good job at the horniness because of the bull's horns, of course.
You almost made me spit out my food.
Wow.
Awesome. No, just put it on under your shirt. That'll be good.
No.
Make it all soak up. That's her thing. I'm not being some weirdo here. Come on. Don't try to attack me here like all those weirdo YouTubers. She brought it up first. All right, we got this character. Very cool. A lot of storytelling here. Man, there's so much cool stuff. All right, so for anybody that likes monstrous eye candy, this is the stream for you, and Insanity. What date are we in? Oh, we're in 2021, guys. We're in 2021.
Finally.
We are there. All right.
Yeah, I've caught up.
Damn, I didn't know Raincrawler did Piccolo? Piccolo! That is a lovely Piccolo. Better than the frickin' from the anime. And that's because of all the detail and your rendering. Raincrawler, I gotta say, this shows that your shading, your shade of work has improved. This definitely shows a lot of improvement, which is awesome. That's definitely something you want to hear when you post a lot. Look at the shoe even on the left side and the boot on the right side. The shadow work, the shading. Well done. And the ball shading. Kudos to you on improvement. Oh. Hey. Hey, take it easy. All right, moving forward.
I wasn't looking at the screen like, what balls? I'm like, oh, it's the ones I want to
Yeah. Yeah, you'll get it. Nice change. Who did this one? Jark585? That's a pretty cool one. Little Hulk orc transforming looking thing. Some concept art by Shelves. I think we're going to be seeing more by Shelves. Who is this one? Loves his... I don't know who did that one. Moving onward. Some nice work by Pokeysaurus. Darth Phoenix with his guy. I think that's still his guy. That's awesome. Darth Phoenix has been working on his guy for 2 years. Finally, the guy. Design. Finally, his guy looks content. He has a smile on his little head. He's sitting down. He doesn't look stressed out like in the old pictures.
Oh, excuse me.
Jark here with nice concept work, beautiful color work and concept work. Shout out to you, Jark. Moving onward. Great work there. There's Dark Phoenix's character. Oh crap! He went in a spider mode. It's probably a different character. Damn, I don't remember this. The rendering on this one's pretty freaking awesome. It's a cut and pasted. I mean, it's a Photoshop spider, but the shelves. Shout out to you. Damn, man. I always think that I'm gonna look at these in live with you guys, so I don't like look at them very long, you know. I just like see them quick. But then I don't do live streams, and then for like months I finally never go back to your artworks, and I always wanted to spend more time with it. And then I do this, and I barely have the time.
Because there's so much.
yeah. Well, that's good. Raincrawler's gone.
Taking such long breaks.
Yeah. Raincrawler's gone sexy here with a harpy. Cool. Like to see that at one of the nightclubs. Okay. Continuing. Pokeysaur. Very nice. Texture pattern work. Is that Pokeysaur? That's Jark. Jark and Pokeysaur have it's very easy to sometimes mix up their artwork, actually. Ooh, salvage again. Very muscly creature. Very muscly. Yes, very muscly. Darth's back with this guy. At least he looks happy. There we go. A octopus with the mouth on top of its head. Wild. Okay, what month are we in? We are in March. Not so long ago, guys. Not so long ago.
When my birthday was.
There you go. Mine as well. Are you a Pisces?
We all celebrate our birthdays in March.
Are you a Pisces?
I'm an Aries.
As am I.
All right, I'll forgive you.
Pair of Aries.
Cool.
So I wasn't born on a year.
Let's see. Oh, okay. There's pixelated art. A lot of art here, guys. Nice big post here. Art dump by Jark. Good to see Jark posting. Still this year as well. Look at that shark. Let's shout out one of his pictures here. Look at that shark. Shark going on to land. Ooh, Raincrawler was something creepy and nasty with some creative lore to it. Love it. All right. HP, love it. All right, next. Yeah, I remember this post. Don't remember much more.
That bottom shark torso is small.
Yes. It was.
Hey, look, shark head.
Wormy thing. Oh, this looks cool. This looks really cool. It looks like something perfect for the D&D book of monsters. Bestiary. That's posted by Observing Eye, which makes sense since they're into D&D. But it was drawn by this is by Super OCD, I think. That's a really nice pick or artwork by her. Awesome. Bog's back. He couldn't stay away. He was just too curious to what the hell's going on here. He can't let it go. He wouldn't be able to sleep.
Stay away.
So
just when he thinks he was out, we drag him right back in.
That's right.
With force.
Wow, that is some crazy stuff you got going on there. Edward Stanley. Love it, Raincrawler.
Oh, how many did I miss of my own, out of curiosity?
A couple,
Not sure.
probably.
We're in March.
Okay.
No,
March?
we're in like May.
March 2021.
We are going fast. We weren't screwing around with that, you Bog. We're doing this seriously now.
As soon as I leave, suddenly you decide to blitz through it to see if you can get rid of it
Yeah, because
before
it's
I'm
taking
gone.
so long. There's so much art.
We just went nuts. Raincrawler, I can't shout you out enough.
We went at ludicrous speed.
Dio's works. Look at Dio's symbiotes there. Fun little symbiote outlines. Cool ideas for coloration. Venomized Mushin. I guess, that's Mushin, I think, that we were talking about from Darth Phoenix. Or maybe Mushin is another character, but anyway. Shout out to Mushin from Darth Phoenix. All right, we got this one. Who is this? This is a nice, and again, by Jark. Cool. All right, Jark's posting. He's not being a jerk. He's being a Jark. Awesome. Pokeysaurus here. I love when I throw in something so stupid, Bethany has to laugh. That's awesome. Makes me feel better.
That's how you know that
Because
it's
I
the right
think she
amount of
doesn't laugh
stupid.
that like it's funny. It's just it's so random and just thrown in there.
Yes.
It's the shock of it.
It's sort of just like
What
blink
is this?
twice if Arthur has your family.
What is this? Venom 2? Ah, yes. Lovely, lovely.
Venom 2
pretty
Electric Boogaloo.
Venom 2. Okay, that's by Shelves. Shout out to you, Shelves. Furry thing, dinosaur by Fine Dinosaur Thing by Pokeysaur. All right, all right.
No, with all the Venom stuff. Eesh.
There we go. Phoenix. Phoenix, what did you do there, Phoenix? Evil Moose. Just
Evil
call it
Moose.
Evil Moose.
Welcome to
As if-
Canada.
Wait a second. Evil moose. As if moose are
Aren't already
capable
evil.
of anything else.
Well, we got Evil Moose followed by Flexing Imp. So which one do you like more, Flexing Imp or Evil Moose?
Flexing it.
There we go. That is
Wait.
your new title in the Discord. Flexing Imp.
Wait, does
So
the
anytime-
flexing imp have long floppy ears?
Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah, I know that character.
Yep.
She's a cootie.
Oh yeah, the
So-
guy who has that like showed it to me like the one week.
Yep, that was Observing Eye, who's always on here. All right. What's his
Yeah,
name?
the observing eye is one of the people that I'm the most active in talking to
Yeah,
off the server
he's
still.
always here. There we go. Some more Darth. Symbiotic cloak. Let's see what's going on here. He's got this. Darth's always beautiful. Look at that. Oh, fat ass Venom. All right, fat ass Venom upcoming. Upcoming. Oh, stream died. Sorry, Beth.
It's still delayed. I can still see.
Fat ass Venom coming up. Damn, I don't remember seeing this at all. Because I didn't. I love it. I love it. As said by Trump. Damn, Rain. Hope you're still out there. Look at that happy fat ass Venom. All right, and then there's Goku Majin Buu mix. Crazy stuff. I like how he's coming out of his shirt too. All right, and I hope Beth is intrigued enough. Now that's a lot of stuff going at her. She has to mute one of me. Very curious.
I can't even mute the YouTube because I don't know what you're talking about.
Raincrawler even messed with some clay. He made the what is it called? The little video game characters there. Cool. Moving on. Look at this guy. Awkward leg, but I like it. From Salvage. So Salvage is still here. Salvage, gain your rank. We need to talk to Salvage so they can turn
Oh, now
green.
I'm seeing the clay figures of the Among Us.
Right, Among Us. How the hell is Salvage posting here if they are not green? So that means they left the server.
There?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see this cavern if you're not green. So I guess they left. I hope they come back. Hey, this is Carl. I hope you like to meet. I hope you like meeting Carl here, Beth. Let's see if Carl is what you expected Carl to be. That should be fun. Moving onward.
Maybe if we could try to reset the stream.
Oh, you're totally messed up there. All right, good luck with that. Because speed and cringiness is what's going on here.
Just all cringy.
Dandy's got a very dandy artwork here. Thinner's line work here. It's definitely a more intricate line work that I've seen in his past works. He definitely put more time and effort into this one. Awesome work, Dandy, as I said before. What's it called? Centerfold spread. So hope you can still catch up to Carl and the centerfold spread. Beth?
I don't know.
Every time I'm scrolling remotely near where you're scrolling, so I can try and see what you're
going
talking
nuts.
about when you're talking about it,
Uh-huh.
it resets me to a different part of the chat.
Oh, that's freaking
randomly.
annoying. That means I'm going...
Oh, it's probably lagging or
Quick.
something.
This is a Kraken-looking thing eating a deer. Okay, there's a JMPF. Shout out. We got a little Griffin here. Little spider. Ooh, did they actually draw this? Excellent work for you. Pokeysaurus. A little bit different. Good job. Nice little bit of a art dump again by Jark. Jark has been active, and I think he hasn't gotten enough shouting out for that. Well done, Jark. He's got a lot of cool concepts. I wouldn't mind seeing rendered and done in collab with another artist. So if you guys are looking for someone, if you think like you can add something or you have the ability, check out Jark's work. He'd be a fun one to collab with.
I always like collabing.
Griffin did a twisted little creature here. Pretty fun. Wendigo by JMPF. I like how he's holding the skull, but that's great. JMPF, shout out to you for getting both concepts of the Wendigo. The false modern concept, shout out with the skull and the antlers, but then the actual Wendigo being the official mythology cryptid based one. Shout out to him for that. That's awesome.
There was one picture where someone told me to draw like a Wendigo dragon.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It just looks like a Wendigo with wings. That's pretty much it.
Sounds fun. It sounds like a good contest idea. Okay, long fingers. For just a quick painting, that's a cool little abstract piece by Shelves. Subscribe to WOM. How beautiful is that? Oh, did he get a watermelon? He didn't. Oh, okay, he did. I almost beat myself up.
Make sure they got watermelon.
Yes. Okay, and here's the image, one of the images for this thumbnail for this live stream. I took Shelves one that he clearly copyrighted. He wrote copyright, and I still used it for the live stream, so we'll see if he wants me to take it off, but I think he'll probably be okay with it. But I just noticed he clearly wrote copyrighted on there.
Copyright.
Just makes it funnier. I hope it's on the one that I used too. Just goofing here. A Jark with some more works. Will you go away thing? Damn, watermelon thing got stuck on the screen here. Here's a post that I put up. We talked about that a bit.
I just like the sound of being like, oh, there's Jark. Would you get out of here?
Oh, yeah, that's what happens when you start blending and talking too quick. Cool dog, superhero kind of thing by Shelves. This is a very cool piece, guys. Check this out. Look at that. The colors. 1, 2, 3. Moving on. All right, folks. All right. This is like the cheap Vegas version of Arthur live stream. All right. Take a look at that.
Colors, lines. Okay, let's
3,
go.
2, 1. Colors. All right. Moving on. Everybody's having a great day. All right. Drive carefully. All right, guys. We love you. Look at you eating out of that bowl like a dog. Good job. Hope you guys are enjoying the free drinks. Yeah. All right.
You sound like you don't like your job.
Right. All right, well, let's see. I got to take the kids to work.
I'm so done with you kids right now.
You're there with a fake smile, trying to stay sane.
Anybody
taken a
who's
shower
been
in
in customer service knows exactly
2 weeks.
the feeling.
Yeah.
Wearing the suit that I've been wearing the same suit for 5 days. Smells like cigarettes.
Yeah, but you haven't had a proper night's sleep.
I'm miserable, but I've forgotten how to frown. My face is stuck like this.
So this is the one I used. To shout out to you, Shelves. All right. It's copyright. Okay, moving onward. We got a happy skeleton face here. That's why I start losing my mind, and my subscribers as well.
You already lost it.
Red Lycan. Shift Reagan's.
I want to hear you attempt to do some Bayou French while using that voice.
Oh, no.
Where are we at? Jark, thanks for not being a jerk again. Just kidding here, folks. But it's all about love. Make sure you leave your money at the front of the stage. All right, let's see here. We got ChampPF with something here. Trying to get it quick, but the sentence is too long with too many words. All right, love it, everybody. Beth is talking. Awesome. Make sure you guys give Beth a nice round of applause here. Shelves submitted a story for the thing. I wonder if Dandy got a time to read it. Actually, I should read the story. Master of Monsters. This was Dandy's last challenge where you guys were supposed to create a monster master of sorts. That's a pretty exciting one. And let's see.
Monster Mash.
The Monster Master. Let's do the Monster Master. Okay, so we got Alfred, Arthur, and Abbott. So what the hell's going on here? But we gotta get moving. We gotta get moving.
Your hand's probably dying.
So Monster Master submissions. I would like to spend more time with that. That's, by the way, what this wizard was by JMPF. I'm going back and forth, driving you guys crazy. But that's what we do, folks, here. My wife's going to kill me. All right, here we go. Something crazy going on in Chicken God's artwork and head at the time. Shout out to you. I'm just kidding with you. Chicken God all the way. I love this one, how she did this one. It's very, in a way, it's even like Salvador Dali kind of way, because it's like, it has this, like, it feels like you push the image to the side and like that stayed those frames, you know, the wave of movements, yet it's stationary. It's very confusing and fun at the same time. We love it, folks. We love it. All right, moving onward. More of her world. Very cool stuff. You guys should look. This one's not too far off. So you guys, if you haven't seen this art dump of hers, you should scroll up a little bit when we're done and
It's my sanity.
I love it. She did it with good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Beth's doing just great, folks. She's just great. Don't worry about her. We're paying her enough. All right, let's see here.
Listen, you all signed the waivers. If your brains melt out your ear holes, it's just part of the fun family experience.
There you go.
I signed here, here, and here.
I have to shout out this one of Chicken Gods. If you look at these characters, I love this. Just the art, the drawing of this canine creature she did. I love the mood going through here. It's so full of character and just well done. I like that. And look at this one.
Very abstract.
What's going on here? What do you think is going on here? I don't care, but keep thinking about it. All right, let's go.
They're having a good time.
Let's go. We're having a good time, folks. All right, we got free drinks at the bar. Free drinks at the bar. Not anymore, folks, but they're 2% off. 2% off on drinks at the bar. Get your.
But it only applies to milk.
There we go. All right, moving on. We're moving onward, and we got a helicopter morphing thing, and this concept artwork by Shelves. I think we're all caught up, and I think we're to Boggs posted stuff from today, folks. Folks, we're right on time here. Not really. What did Bog post here? Bog, you got 1 minute to explain yourself.
Well, I'm seeing which one you're looking on the stream right now.
You got 5 more
which
seconds.
What are you looking at first?
1 more second.
Okay,
all right,
so
and Bog, let's go. Thank you for having Bog.
There's my kobold. That's just my. That's Tinkles, the shard mind. Oh, you're
Tinkles.
scrolling down.
No, you're good. You're good.
Fuck.
I'll be back.
So the one that's
Bog.
not completely finished. The one that's not completely finished is actually called Dandy, funnily enough. But it's spelled different than Donde's, because I always read his name as Donde anyways, so that's...
He just made a joke, folks.
He's a reborn dragon monk. And he can take his head off, and he can punch with elemental energy. And he knows very little about his past because he crawled out of a swamp after having been dead for a very long time. And then he started working in a garden because that's just what felt right. And people chased him off because he just looked like a thing from the swamp because he was covered in poisonous mud. And but he ended up ingratiating himself to some folks, and now he is adventuring because reasons. And he's pretty cool and all that. It's fun to play. He has a really raspy voice because his neck is separated from the rest of his body.
Why didn't you guys tell me to reposition myself? But it's okay. I guess it's forehead Arthur today.
And as far as the thing with the fiery hands and everything, do any of you guys remember me telling you about Wicker Man? It was a thing that I commissioned for a friend as like a
Okay.
summonable spirit.
Where are you,
thing.
Bog? Where are you? Bottom?
The thing with the weird cow skull and the fire on its hands.
Cow skull, fire hands. Cow skull, fire hands. Cow skull, fire hands.
Keep scrolling.
Oh, nope.
It's basically the last one.
Almost
Oh, the
last.
drawing. That's a very awesome drawing.
Yeah, and if you click on the attachment, you can see the earlier renditions of like the attempts at drawing that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you son of a... Oh, okay. We're okay. We're okay. Nothing but fun
and then
here,
finally,
folks.
there's the other two stickers that I won in conjunction with the kobold that is in my icon.
You... All right, Boggo.
That's it. That's all. That's all, folks.
Bethany, anything to say? What's this? What's going on here? What is this?
I'm back. Sorry, I went to get more food.
I'm back. I'm Victor. Pleased to meet you.
That's her transformation character. I remember seeing that somewhere. There we go. Smooth transformation there. All right. So...
Yeah, I paid like 300 for that.
And thanks to me, I know what your last thing that you'll have on stream is. You're welcome.
Wait. What did you pay 300 for?
That commission for that comic.
For a second, I thought you were going to say cock.
Wait, you paid or you earned?
I paid it.
But why? It's your artwork. I'm confused here. What's going on? Explain yourself.
I said I got a commission.
Oh, okay. Right. Are you happy with it?
So I'm going to pay you for the right to draw my character? What? Okay.
And there is the finished...
Beth, can I have some of your money so you can draw your character more?
No.
There we go. And
all right, I'll just take the fuzzy little friend that never got taken by that one server.
Beautiful.
Then I'll take that as payment.
Like, I do commissions, but I struggle to get any money, though.
All right, folks. Hope you enjoyed this hangout. I think I'm retired now. I will pass out.
But you couldn't handle the dragon titties?
Dragon titties. Pecs. Are they boobs or pecs? I don't know. They're pretty pectish boobs. All right, folks. How do we...
grill.
Any last words?
I
hope we get the official last words of Victor this time. First time in like 3 years.
Fear the unknown. Seek it out. Try to understand.
Oh, wait, is that war? Ugh.
Everything.
Awesome. All right.
Well,
Guess that's it, guys. This was fun. Good to hear you. Sorry it took so long.
I am so sorry that you had to suffer through another day without me. I was going to say with me, but I'm trying to not
You're
put
being more
myself down
charming.
so much.
Yes. No, good work.
And that I don't post enough art.
Makes it more comfortable.
You can post more art. I believe in you.
All right, guys. For October,
That's how, folks.
I'll be posting October 1st. Stay tuned for Monster Art Contest topic. I will only give you one clue. Because it's very unfair that I say more to people out there. Water. I'll say underwater. That's it.
Underwater.
No.
But that doesn't give you anything. So anyway, those are my thoughts on it. I'm still liking that abstract idea, and I always forget for next year. I'll see, but probably what I initially thought of.
So what I'm hearing is we are drawing the wet.
Maybe.
Moist.
We're putting water on ourselves. And
Yay!
Bethany is ahead. She's ahead
it's
of
raining out here.
I already did earlier.
There we go.
Yeah, we started a thing. Monsters make us wet. That's just how it is.
That's exactly. Thank you. Thank you for saying it, so I don't have to.
I tried not to say it earlier, but if it was brought back up, then I figured I might as well.
Yeah, thank you guys for being here, for making this fun so I don't talk to myself. Thanks for reminding me to go quicker through all this. Thanks for any support for the main channel. If you stop by there, always leave me a comment, you guys, you know, here, because especially if you use a different name on there under one of those videos, I can definitely give your comment at least a heart. I hope you're enjoying. I've been doing about one video a month, very slow. I've been busy. There might be some changes coming up with the main channel, but it's definitely not going away. With that said, I will end this. Everybody watching on YouTube, if anybody's left alive out there, thank you very much. The last person I saw on there was Rain. He shouted out Salvage is one of the best for giant monster kaijus. People make fun of the way I say that sometimes. Rita was there. Rita. And JMPF. Rita just has that name that I just want to shout out. It's like, you don't say, hey, Rita. Rita is the kind of name you have to shout. It's like, hey, Rita. Even when you whisper to her, you're like, well, hey, I got to tell you something. I saw Rita. I saw this. So it's like,
You sounded constipated
Rita.
when you said that.
Sorry, Rita. I'm just messing. Yep.
I just want to say, Arthur, by the way,
Yes.
I find it greatly amusing that you mentioned me as being one of the few people who like still tries to put stuff in the intercept area. It's like, oh wow, thanks.
Oh, did I mention that? Are you there?
Yeah, no.
No. Well, I know you do too. It's actually a pretty active cavern, so I don't have that. Some people say it's not. No, I think it's pretty damn active still.
Can you please crown me as
No.
the leader of that area?
No, there's I think what's his name, Baku Flint, right? Something like that. He's pretty damn active. So you've got some competition for the crowd there.
Active at times, but I just want to point out
so want this
that I was the one who fought for this place.
Come on, Arthur. I don't have much going in my life. Give me this one thing.
Yeah, thanks. Wow. You put it right into words, right there, man.
Crown in the NSFW. Well, it'll probably have to be OCD that gets the queenship there, but I don't know how active she's been. I just know Baku, you. Yeah, we'll see. Why am I even thinking about this? I'm like considering something seriously. Come on now. All right, now you're wasting my time. Get the hell out of here.
Just crown us as the lords of it. We can share it. We can share the spotlight.
I don't think you could share.
Yes. Everything is unisex these days, so yeah, you guys will get a single crown to share amongst yourselves.
If it's in the NSFW cavern and it's to share, I don't think it's going to be a crown anymore.
Some kind of ring, huh? Alrighty.
I don't think mine would be a crown. It would just be a paper bag.
Jono is in the chat over on YouTube. Miss you, buddy. Good to see you. Just awesome to have you say hi, though. Rita posted.
Rita.
It's like an old 80s comedy movie of some sort.
It's going to be a meme now.
Right. Rita. It's just got energy to it. It's short.
I need to get Pro.
Two syllables ends with an A.
Back in there so I can do a campaign of the serpents against him again.
But look, give me any other name that's short, has 2 syllables, and ends with an A. Okay, and it'll be high-packed energy.
Lisa.
Maria.
Lisa has a S. What did you say, Beth? What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Maria, that's too many syllables. Rita! All right. Take care, everyone. Boys all together. There we go. Another person calling you a boy, Beth. Boy, Beth.
Yeah.
All right. That's all good, Jono. You're not the first. Remember that when you stare into the Hom stares into you. There we go. Thank you, guys. And I'll see you guys around here. Please keep posting your artwork.
You guys are gonna made me constantly have to check my pants.
There we go. Now she's getting wet.
No.
All right. Well, I guess once we've hit that point, we know we're officially done, and that's a successful
our welcome
live stream. Yes. Thanks, Beth.
Leave my pants alone.
I have nothing to do with your pants. It's not my fault you're looking in an SFW monsters.
I'm not.
So that's what did it.
Can I get access to that?
I'm literally staring at creating monsters.
All right, guys. See you on the live stream. They were probably going to continue for a couple minutes here, just because it's hard to
Yes, you feel
do a
like
hard
it.
stop. So YouTubers, thank you. See you guys. And yep. Oh boy. Oh boy.